Now, we can't go a day without all hell breaking loose. We've got NBA players, coaches, ex-players going to the pokey from gambling, and the FBI caught them. We're going to talk about that. And, of course, people got opinions about that. We're going to talk about an overweight influencer that we had talked about a month and a half ago, where she was making a big old deal about being heavy and taking more than one seat. And she had kind of gone, and people were like, what's going on? Did she pass away? This and that. So we're going to find out what happened to her. And then, of course, we've got some Corey stuff, and then we got some stuff here and there. So hang on.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
So we can't go a day without the world going to shit, Julio.
That's why we can't have nice things, Derek.
Ever. We can't have nice things ever. This shit is crazy. So we've got some talking. We got some videos to watch. Like I saw it during my lunch, and I'm like, what? And then all of a sudden they're like, I know Chauncey Billups. He played for the Detroit Pistons. He won us a championship.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, he did.
Uh,
So it got a local connection. I'm pissed.
well,
So yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So
Yep. I
it's
woke
just
up.
going to shit.
One of my morning websites I always check out is ESPN just to see what's going on, and that was on the front page, and I'm like, wonder what that's about. And then it just got bigger and bigger, and the next thing I know, Cash Patel's out there talking about it. It's fucking the mob is involved. Insane.
It is insane. So they must have had a mole within because they've got like all kinds of evidence, and
Yeah, I'm sure.
there had to have been an informant there the whole time.
Yep, they said they investigated this gambling scandal with the NBA players and the mob for years, and then they got all their shit together and did like a sting operation nationwide and just arrested.
Where is the head of the NBA at? Where is he at? He's too worried doing Black Lives Matter and all kinds of other shit.
Was that David Stern?
Yeah,
He looks like a ghoul,
yeah, he does.
like a Halloween
Like
ghost.
Halloween is all year with this dude. It's like, what is going on? So okay, so we're gonna wash this away, but this one you're gonna have to get on, the soft side. You're gonna have to get on a little bit more of a like, hey, what's up?
Get my groove on.
Get
for
your groove
musician of the
on
week.
this one. So
Okay.
for musician of the week. So let's
We'll
go.
see. You've been batting 1,000.
I know I'm a softie, but that still jams.
It's a good song. I like that live version better than the song. It had a little more power to it, I thought.
Oh, really? You
thought
like
so.
the live version? Yeah, the live version sounded great.
The drums were bigger.
Yeah. Because
I can't-
the original song was real low.
Sometimes I'll hear songs, as you know, I was in a cover band for a couple of years, and that's a song I'm like, we should have done that. We could have done that. That's an easy one.
Yeah, it's not
That would've been
bad.
a good one. No.
And they came up with an album with a #1 hit called Name. I want to say 7-8 years before this Dizzy Up the Girl came out in like 99, 2000.
Mm.
And because he basically said, I have writer's block. I can't do anything. And then he wrote Dizzy Up the Girl, and that's one of my favorite albums in the early 2000s.
No, I'm embarrassed to ask this question. I did not hear it when I asked you during the song, but what's that band's name? Is that
The Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo Dolls? I thought it was Soul Asylum for some reason, but
No, but they're in that vein.
Yeah,
Goo
yeah.
Goo Dolls, and yeah.
speaking of music, I have a quick music update on something we covered a week or so ago.
Sure.
Remember we were talking about Rush?
Yeah.
Okay, and they announced they were going to do 11 shows in 7 cities. They're now up to 57 shows. They sold out 4 nights at Madison Square Garden with like 2 hours, 4 nights at the United Center in Chicago. I mean, but the ticket prices are ridiculous.
So you're not going to go see them?
No, they actually added a show in DC, but the ticket prices are like $500. I'm not
Was it
paying
really?
$500. Yeah, no.
Even if you're one of your favorite bands of all time, but you've seen them like 12 times, right?
I've seen them 13 times. I'm good. If they were like $100, I'd go, okay, yeah, maybe I could do that. But nah. Yeah, and be honest, at my age, I don't like big shows anymore. I would rather pay $30 to see a good Rush cover band at like a local joint.
Well, I mean, If you'd never seen him before, then that's one thing. But you've seen him so many times, yeah.
Yeah, if I had never seen him, I would make a point to save up and see him. But they're going to make so much money.
A lot of clams.
Jesus,
that's a lot of clams.
So good for the guys and girl in Rush. Clearly, a lot of demand.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty crazy. So, I've got Dum of the Week, and yeah, okay. I don't know if the mob is more of a dum, but this is a dum. This is a very, very bad dum. So let's get into the Dum of the Week. Dum 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 de doody dum 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 de doody dum 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 de doody dum wow. Okay, so let me put us right here and put you right there. Okay, so this fine gentleman is emerging, showing a Democratic candidate for U.S. Senate in Maine, Graham Plattner's Taloncoft SS tattoo that Democrats are refusing to disavow.
This guy?
So many questions. Number one, what is he doing in his skivvies in a bar?
That was my first. Well, my first thought was the guy running for Senate can't possibly be the guy with no shirt on, and it turns out, I guess he is. That's him.
I'm assuming it's a gay bar, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Somebody's heterosexual is not going to do that.
Oh, I don't know about that. I worked at a dive bar for 2 years. Believe me.
People got naked right in the dive bar.
I mean, not totally naked, but yeah, they take their shirt off. They get a few drinks and sing some songs. Yeah, I've seen it.
So, do you notice this fine tattoo right here?
That's a death's head tattoo from, among many things, it's a Nazi insignia.
So, all of the Donald Trump is a Nazi, Stephen Miller is a Nazi, this guy is a fucking Nazi.
Yeah, at least he's a Democrat, too, so that kind of checks out.
Interesting how every single time these people open their fucking mouth, they're telling on themselves. They are telling on themselves. This guy, and remember, when was it? A couple years ago in Canada, they brought this old guy to celebrate it. He was a fucking Nazi, and they were celebrating a Nazi at the their parliament or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yep.
Every single time they fucking tell on themselves and how much of a piece of shit that they are.
So he's in Maine, and he's a Democrat, so he's probably going to win.
Why? Because the tattoo? Because he got a wicked tattoo?
No, because he's a Democrat. Maine doesn't vote Republican, as far as I know. They're like completely Democrat. They could run a dead person on the Democratic ticket, and
weekend at Bernie's,
he would probably win. So I don't think the Nazi tattoo is going to stop him from voting for him. He has my support. I mean, that's terrible that he has that tattoo, and it should be disavowed by the Democratic Party, and it's awful.
It's awful.
And my German grandfather would agree.
Yeah. So yeah, he is in our Dum of the Week. Dum 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 de doody dum 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 de doody dum 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 de doody dum wow. Okay, so let us get on to the show here.
I can't lie, that's a sweet design though. Look, I certainly am not a Nazi. I didn't support what they did. American, USA, blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? Nazis, though, look fashy as fuck. Uniforms look tight, insignias look tight. They had good optics, uniform-wise, I would say.
Good optics.
They did. That's what
I'm not going to agree with you on the good optics part.
You don't think they look slick in them uniforms? I thought they looked good. Nah, come on.
They had people digging their own graves and shitting them in the back of the head. I'm not...
No, I didn't say I agree with what they did.
Optics
I just
are not
said
there for me.
They looked good while doing it, was my point.
It's like Men's Warehouse. We look good. We suck, but we look good. Okay, so this video right here is what I'd watched during lunchtime today, and I was just sitting there eating my food, like what is going on right now?
Yep, this shit runs deep.
Yeah, so this runs deep. So they're going to talk about it, but basically there's been an ongoing investigation about illegal gambling, card games, but then there's also illegal gambling and point shaving in the NBA that they've been investigating.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked a little bit about this backstage, and I guarantee you there was somebody that was in bed that was an informant that was ratting the shit out of all these people. I can almost guarantee it.
Some people think they know who it was. Some people think it was Gilbert Arenas. Do you remember him?
Oh, yeah, because he got in trouble for gambling, right?
Yeah, he was talking. He's like, oh, yeah. He said, I used to go hang out at LeBron's house and gamble all the time with one of the guys that just got arrested.
Oh,
and he did a video, which was fucking hilarious. He's like, yeah, fucking, I'll inform. I ain't spending a minute in jail. Fuck them. I'll rat them all out. I'm like, God damn, dude. Gilbert Arenas, a real one.
Yeah, at least he's honest.
Yeah.
So all right, we're gonna rock this video.
I'm now going to turn the podium over to FBI Director Kash Patel.
Good morning. Today we are here in New York to announce a historic arrest across a wide-sweeping criminal enterprise that envelops both the NBA and La Casa Nostra. The men and women up here standing with me represent a small portion of the leadership team that brought profound justice in an era that needed it more than any. I'll just highlight some of the details in the case and the FBI work, and then you'll hear from the others. But as you now know, individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today, former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchesi crime families.
Oh.
And you'll hear more about those details today. The charges and the arrests that were taken down across this country range from wire fraud, money laundering, extortion, robbery, illegal gambling. This FBI will leave no room for any perpetrator of crime in the country. You hear a lot about our work of defending the homeland and crushing violent crime. Well, this work is also representative of a colossal portion of the FBI's mandate to keep America safe and to keep our entertainment industry fair and secure. The men and women that are standing up here today worked tireless hours, days, months, and years. And the fraud is mind-boggling. It's not hundreds of dollars. It's not thousands of dollars. It's not tens of thousands of dollars. It's not even millions of dollars. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars in fraud and theft and robbery across a multi-year investigation. And we could not have done it without our interagency partners that are before us today. The NYPD, HSI, and teams of law enforcement officials from around the country made this day possible. It takes a team to bring this kind of justice, sweeping justice, into the halls of the United States courtrooms, where our brave United States attorney has led this prosecution. It takes courageous prosecutors to stand before you and say, we will not allow this kind of illicit activity to happen, not only at the national sporting level, but also where it hides in La Casa Nostra. And when these two collided together, they perpetrated a fraud that is historic in terms of not just money, but the scheme and the deceit that they utilize to steal and swindle people from money, to include crypto fraud. This is an operation that showcases to you that under President Trump's administration, there is no room for any type of criminal behavior, be it on the world's largest stage or in the back rooms of tiny parlors where card games are being played. We are proud to stand here today with the men and women of the FBI and this legal team. And to the United States Attorney, I just want to thank you personally for taking the time to display the work that the media is about to hear about today.
I like
in
Kash
detail.
Patel,
As I
but
said,
he
it
looks
does
like
take
he's
courageous
about
prosecutors,
one
but it
bad
takes a
thing
courageous
happening to
United
him
States
from
attorney.
snapping.
Or crying, one of the two.
He's an intense motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't look like he ever sleeps.
I don't think that he is. I don't think he's a fan of being in front of the cameras all the time.
No, he's pretty good though. He's
I
basically
think
like, why
I
don't you
think he's
go ahead
more
and-
comfortable being behind the scenes, but because
Yeah.
he's the FBI director, you've got to do the dog and pony show, and I don't think he's comfortable doing that.
No, probably not. Probably not.
But the dude's a smart motherfucker, for sure.
To bring this case because we are going to take heat for it. But we don't shy away in this administration. We don't say no. What we do is we bring the results across the finish line. We bring them to the public. We bring you
I know, right.
accountability. And yes, they will have their day in court, and you will hear the evidence through the court system exclusively. We will not deny anyone of due process. And that's the brilliance of this system. That's the brilliance of this administration. Everyone will be held to account. So with that, I turn it over to United States Attorney Nosella. Thank you.
Yeah, this guy's the guy that comes up and breaks it all down.
Thank you,
Oh,
Director
yeah.
Patel. To be clear, we're announcing today indictments in 2 major cases, both involving fraud. One involves sports betting, and the other involves illegal gambling, very specifically rigged poker games.
Can you pause real
The
quick,
first
Derek? I have a
indictment
question for you.
involves
Sure.
6 defendants.
All right.
Do you think it's a coincidence that the NBA season just started like a day or two ago? That is it, do you think it's just happenstance that they did all this at the same time the NBA season was hyping up their new season and they have an interview with Michael Jordan at halftime? I don't know.
I mean, what do they have to gain or benefit to doing it now versus a month ago?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's the timing's interesting.
Unless
that I
unless
care.
some of the active players they didn't catch until the off season, and then they're like, as soon as they land on the court, we got them.
Yeah. They should have fucking done these arrests. They should have arrested that coach at the game. That would have been awesome.
That would have been awesome, yeah.
Oh, well.
Who
Stuff them and cuff them right there at the fucking game.
Yep.
Down, police! Whoosh. Kick his ass.
are alleged to have participated one of the most brazen sports corruption since online sports betting became widely legalized in the United States. This scheme is an insider sports betting conspiracy that exploited confidential information about National Basketball Association athletes and teams. The second indictment involves 31 defendants alleged to have participated in a nationwide scheme to rig illegal poker games. These defendants, which include former professional athletes, used high-tech cheating technology to steal millions of dollars from victims in underground poker games that were secretly fixed. The games in the New York area were backed by the Bonanno, Gambino, and Genovese crime families of La Cosa Nostra. While the cases are separate, there are 3 overlapping defendants charged in both cases: Damon Jones, Eric Ernest, and Shane Hennon. The indictments in these cases contain only allegations, and the defendants are presumed innocent until they are proven guilty in a court of law. But my message to the defendants who've been rounded up today is this: your winning streak has ended. Your luck has run out. Violating the law is a losing proposition, and you can bet on that.
That's pretty good. I
that
gotta
is
give
pretty good.
That's a
First,
good one.
I would like to talk about United States versus Ernest, the NBA basketball gambling case. The defendants in this case are Eric Ernest, Marvez Farley, Shane Hennon, De Niro Laster, Damon Jones, a former NBA player and coach, and Terry Rozier, a current NBA player. Other
Terry Rozier, doesn't he play for like the Trailblazers or something like that?
Yeah, I think you're right. And one of those names, actually, the De Niro Laster, he was a football player for Kentucky. So
Really?
'cause there's other athletes involved in this. I mean, my hunch, if the mob's involved, somebody owed somebody some money, and this was their way of getting out of debt. That's my thought.
Like Chauncey Billups is probably a gambler and a half and owed money.
I'm speculating, but if the mob's, that would make sense. because the mob likes to loan money and they don't care for it when you don't pay it back.
Oh, yeah. If you don't pay us back, we'll break your legs.
Yep.
Co-conspirators were previously charged for their roles in the scheme, including former NBA player Chauncey Porter. Between December 2022 and March 2024, these defendants perpetrated a scheme to defraud by betting on inside, non-public information about NBA athletes and teams. The non-public information included when specific players would be sitting out future games, or when they would pull themselves out early for purported injuries or illnesses. They relied on corrupt individuals, including Jones and Rozier. They also misused information obtained through long-standing friendships that they had with NBA players and coaches. And in at least one instance, they got their information by threatening a current player, Porter, because of his pre-existing gambling debts. Defendants used this non-public information to place hundreds of thousands of dollars in fraudulent bets, mostly in the form of prop bets on individual player performance. The bets were placed through online sports books.
Now, prop bets are the type of bets where it's like, how many times is Beyonce going to twirl her hair? How many times is Tom Brady going to wipe his brow?
Right. Well, even or whatever. This receiver is going to get over 60 yards. It could be. It's just like side bets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, and that's the problem. Is these people were getting inside information on. Well, I know LeBron's only playing for 2 quarters tonight, so take the under on his point total. That kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And also in person at casinos. The defendants relied on a network of straw bettors to place the maximum amount of bets to increase their potential profits. Most of these bets succeeded, and the intended losses were in the millions of dollars. The defendants then laundered their illegal winnings in various ways: peer-to-peer platforms, bank wires, and simple cash exchanges. The indictment details specific examples where the defendants profited from illegal gambling and illegal betting on various NBA games about the performance of players on, among other things, the Charlotte Hornets, the Portland Trail Blazers, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Toronto Rangers.
Uh-oh.
Each defendant in the NBA basketball gambling.
Toronto Rangers. I don't know who that is. Los Angeles Lakers.
He got his. Well, things that make you go,
Yep.
Fuck Toronto Rangers, dude. Get your shit straight.
It would not surprise me if LeBron didn't at least know about it. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
I don't know. Maybe. May
have not participated, but he knew about it.
Case has been charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud.
And I think they also use it because I know a wide receiver for the Lions got busted last summer on betting on, I think he was betting on some college basketball games or something like that. And he'd used his phone to make the bets when he was like at the practice facility. And they basically said, no, you can't be making bets when you're working, when you're actively, like if you were at home watching TV and did it, it would have been different, but you can't be at a facility. So they grounded him for, I think it was like 2 games or something like that.
Players they have to take, they're educated on this shit when they join a team. They're like, look, you can't do this. You can't do this. You can do, they know what they can and can't do. And we're talking about basketball here, which I would say amongst the big 4 sports probably would be the easiest to rig as a player.
I would think so. Yeah.
You just miss a shot. Like, well, I had a bad night. You know what I mean? It's not, nobody's going to call you out on it. The other 3 sports, I think would be a little harder.
Yeah, because they're not individual. I mean, you have individual stats, but you need the team to win.
Yeah, I guess
basketball,
football,
you can just be like, oh man, darn it, I'm having a bad game today.
Right, because basketball, I think, relies the most on one person. You could have one person carry an entire.
Michael Jordan carried everything.
That's right. Yep.
I mean, he had good supporting cast, but I'm just saying, is Michael Jordan was the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I honestly think that there's people embedded in the probably all 4 sports and college where they're not trapping, but kind of being like, hey, we got this game if you're interested, to see who they can lure, to see who they can get to say yes.
Yeah, or in this case, since the mob was involved, it could have been an informant. There's lots of informants in the mob, I would imagine, more so than in basketball. So one of those two things, you're probably right. They had somebody on
the inside.
Yeah. How cool would it have been if Chauncey Billups, during the Trailblazers game the other night, went up to yell at the ref, and the ref just whipped out an FBI badge and cuffed him? Undercover ref.
That'd be awesome. And
tee you up, bitch.
And I'm dying inside right now. Okay, I gotta be perfectly honest with you. So Chauncey Billups was a member of the Detroit Pistons and won a championship, and he was part of one of that. I don't know if it's ever happened before. Is one of the All-Star games when there was Tayshaun Prince, Chauncey, Rip, the big fro guy. Hold on, give me a second.
The big fro guy?
Pistons 2010.
I don't remember a guy with the big fro on the Pistons. Was this the Bad Boys era, or was it?
No. This was This was like 2008, 2009.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a second. Hold up, wait a minute. Of course, I got a picture of Chauncey Billups.
While you're looking, what this guy's talking about here, I think he's talking about the poker part of the investigation, which is odd.
Ben Wallace. And Rasheed Wallace.
No, I remember him. Yep. Yeah, Rasheed played for my team, the Bullets, Wizards.
And there was one of the seasons they had played, all 5 members of the Pistons made the All-Star team, and they all played at the same time during the All-Star game.
No shit.
Dude, it was awesome.
That ain't fair. They know how to play with one another already.
Awesome.
Probably dunking on people.
And they won me a championship for my Detroit Pistons, and now he just fucking blew it.
Well,
shithead.
And conspiracy to commit.
Because I wanted to have Chauncey Billups go in the fucking NBA Hall of Fame.
Well, that ain't happening.
That ain't happening now.
Nope.
He's going to the Hall of Booty in prison.
Rikers Island Hall of Fame. Yeah. He'll be killer on the court, out in the yard. Be dunking on fools.
Getting his game together.
Yeah.
Now, I would like to turn to the other case, United States versus Aiello, the rigged poker game case. Beginning as early as 2019, the defendants in this case orchestrated a scheme to use wireless cheating.
So as far as I know, Chauncey Billups is implicated in this. He's implicated in the illegal poker. That as far as I know, he didn't have anything to do with the NBA stuff.
Right. But the poker shit is wild, as we'll see in a minute. I mean, they had like,
because they basically used him as a face where it's like, you're Chauncey Billups. You have influence.
Yeah. Come play poker with Chauncey Billups. That's like to get the suckers in.
Yeah.
And then they had some high-tech shit that I'm sure the mob probably gave them. I can't imagine these basketball players could come up with X-ray powered chip holders and shit that they had going on.
They're definitely not geniuses.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying the mobsters are geniuses either, but my hunch is the mob probably got a guy. You know what I mean? And
a guy behind a guy,
like a tech guy. Yeah.
Technology to run rigged poker games across the United States, including in the Hamptons, Las Vegas, Miami, and Manhattan.
Money.
The scheme targeted victims known as, quote, fish, who were often lured to participate in these rigged games by the chance to play alongside former professional athletes who were known as, quote, face cards. The so-called face cards included the defendant Chauncey Billups, who at the time of the scheme was a former NBA player and is currently the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers.
Did you hear the name
And
of the
also
operation that
Damon
the
Jones,
FBI has
a
for this?
former NBA.
It's called I'm not making this up, by the way. This is real. It's called Operation Nothing But Net.
Are you serious?
I swear on my children. It's amazing. I'm like, that's a pretty good one, boys. Like that.
You know, there's a guy in the background being like, I named that shit. I did it. I named it.
Between the government's social media accounts and shit like that, there's like a legion of like 20-year-olds, 22-year-olds back there just posting memes, coming up with cool names for shit.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Nothing
but net.
A player and coach. What the victims, the fish, didn't know is that everybody else at the poker game, from the dealer to the players, including the face cards, were in on the scam. Once the game was underway, the defendants fleeced the victims out of tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars per game. The defendants used a variety of very sophisticated cheating technologies.
Well, and the faces didn't care because they were getting a cut. So they could lose all their money, but the cut's still coming their way. They didn't give a shit.
Nope.
Of which were provided by other defendants in exchange.
So it's like, yeah, I'm going all in. Here's a mill. You know what I mean?
And the face cards might have been in trouble gambling too. They might have been in debt. So that's their way. It's better than having your legs broken.
Exactly.
I'd choose that over getting beat up by
we got a thing, or you want your legs broken. I'll
Right.
do the thing.
I'll do the thing. Sign me up for the thing.
Exchange for a share of the profits from the scheme. For example, they used off-the-shelf shuffling machines that had been secretly altered in order to read the cards in the deck, predict which player at the table had the best poker hand, and relay that information to an off-site operator. The off-site operator sent the information via cell phone back to a co-conspirator at the table, and that person at the table was known as the quarterback. The quarterback then signaled secretly the information he had received from others to others at the table, and together they used that information in order to win their games and to cheat the victims. Defendants used other cheating technologies such as poker chip tray analyzers, which is a poker chip tray that secretly reads cards using a hidden camera, special contact lenses or eyeglasses that could read pre-marked cards.
That's amazing.
And an X-ray table.
What is this, freaking James Bond? What the hell's going on?
I guess Batman's part of the mob. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Yeah. What's that guy? Lucius Fox was the guy in Batman that made all the gadgets.
Coming up with all the shit, the cool stuff. Yeah.
That could read cards face down on the table. What you see depicted on the screen right now is an example of the X-ray table that reveals the cards. Although they are face down on the table, they can be read because of the X-ray technology.
I need some of them contact lenses.
The mafia, specifically
Yeah,
members
pokey,
and
though.
associates of the
Pokey?
Bonanno, Gambino, and Genovese
Hey, it's 3 hots and a cot.
organized crime families had pre-existing control over non-rigged, illegal poker games around New York City. As a result, they also became involved in the rigged poker games, helping to organize the games and taking a cut of the proceedings, and working to enforce the collection of debts. The defendants laundered their proceeds, including through cash exchanges, the use of multiple shell companies, and through cryptocurrency transfers.
Yep, crypto, baby.
As part of the scheme, some of the defendants and their co-conspirators also committed acts of violence, including the gunpoint robbery of a person in order to obtain a rigged shuffling machine.
It'd be interesting, and obviously it's one of those things for conversational purposes only, but out of the people in the world that have substantial money, how many of them are actually legitimate? That they actually legitimately earn their money and didn't do some corrupt shit, some backroom shit. You know what I mean? Like actually earn their money.
That's a good question. If I had to give it a percentage off the top of my head, like legit and not legit, I'll bet you about 70% of the people who have a lot of money did something shady. to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that was dirty to get it. Unfortunately, these basketball players who had a lot of money actually got it properly by doing what they're good at and getting paid for it. But unfortunately, when you throw tons of money at 20-year-old kids who never had any money, they tend to run out of it pretty quickly and get in trouble.
But maybe it's not necessarily the making of the first millions, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's keeping it.
Right.
Maybe that's where the problem is these people spend their money so fast, then they get in over their head every single time.
Do you know who Clinton Portis is?
Yeah, he was a running back for your Redskins,
Washington
right?
Redskins. Yeah, Denver Broncos, Redskins. He millions and millions of dollars. He got busted about 5 years ago for getting involved in a Medicare false claim thing.
What does he need to be in a Medicare thing?
Because these people, and I grew up with no money. And when I started to make money as a young guy, because I was really talented at IT, I was terrible with it. Because I grew up, mom had 3 jobs, no dad. You know, when I finally got money, I spent it everywhere. So I get it. I'm like, come on, boys, we're going out. I got you, you know. And it took me a long time to learn.
Would you drop like $500 in a night?
Well, I mean, yeah, because I was like 23 years old, making 6 figures in 1991, 92.
Damn.
High school dropout.
That's awesome.
Oh, it was great, except they didn't save any of it. So,
maybe to go to the rest of the high school just so you keep your money.
yeah, the difference is I didn't look to do anything illegal to keep the money coming. But
you were just making it rain every night.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. People who don't have any idea what money means or wasn't taught or didn't grow up with anybody to teach them. I get it. You get a little crazy with it because it means nothing to you. You did without it. You could do without it again. Just fuck it. Who cares?
I've always said if somebody gave me $1 million for a movie, you know how many movies I can make with that shit? Mm-hmm. I've never had money, so it's like.
Well, I mean, I learned my lesson a little too late, but I did learn it. So there you have it.
But the question I have is, during that time, did you have a good time?
You know what? If I could go back and do it all over again, I'd do it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the only way you can really really have an opinion on what you did in the past is where you are now.
Yeah.
And everybody's got struggles. I've got issues, but overall, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
So whatever I did in the past, even if I go, well, that was kind of fucked up, it all equaled up to this, which isn't so bad. So no, I wouldn't trade any of those fun times for anything.
Yeah, all the tomfoolery I was involved in. Yeah, I wouldn't trade it again either. Nope. Like, let's still do it.
Now we're not going to jail. These boys are going to jail. They may have a different like. Well, shit,
we're not dumb.
No, I didn't borrow money from the mob.
We're not in the dumb of the week. That's the thing.
No.
Gene, and extortions that were perpetrated against victims in order to ensure that they repaid their gambling debts. Defendants who participated in the rigged poker scheme are charged with wire fraud conspiracy. Other defendants have been charged with crimes including illegal gambling, money laundering, Hobbs Act robbery, and extortions. This case demonstrates our office's unrelenting commitment to fighting the scourge of organized crime in whatever form it takes.
What we're announcing today is not just another takedown. It's the result of more than 2 years of coordinated investigative work by the NYPD's Joint Organized Crime Task Force and the FBI. 2 cases that exposed criminal networks led by 34 individuals who believe the rules did not apply.
You need to wear sunglasses or something just so that he looks cool up there.
Yeah, his bug eyes are a little. Yeah. Would not want to meet him in an alley. He just looks like he just as soon stab you as he would say hi.
He's uncomfortable. Like he's like Mr. Uncomfortable.
Maybe good for the head of the FBI though. He's got these people. They're blowing up fucking drug boats, arresting basketball players. They're like, we don't give a fuck. We're coming for you.
Yeah, no shit.
Yep.
To them. They hid behind layers of complexity, behind money, and behind influence, believing those things would shield them from accountability. The first case, Operation Nothing But Bet, exposed a gambling ring built around professional basketball, where players and associates allegedly...
Nothing but bet.
I could have sworn I saw nothing but net, but that's even better.
You know, there's an idea guy in the background. Just got ideas. I got nothing but bet. Let's go. Let's go.
There's a group chat. It's a bunch of 25-year-olds go, here's one. Here's one.
Put it where it doesn't belong.
Yeah, slam bunko. Nothing but bet.
You know, somebody is in the back just reveling on the fact that they named this something cool.
Used inside information to manipulate prop bets on major sports betting platforms. They placed wagers on unders on players to score less, rebound less, assist less, using information that was not yet public. In some instances, players altered their performance or took themselves out of games to make sure that those bets paid out. One example occurred on March 23rd, 2023 in Charlotte. Terry Rozier, an NBA player now with the Miami Heat, but at the time playing for the Hornets, allegedly let others close to him know that he planned to leave the game early with a supposed injury. Using that information, members of the group placed more than $200,000 in wagers on his under statistics. Rozier exited the game after just 9 minutes, and those bets paid out, generating tens.
Now, I was watching something. I think I was watching Woodward Sports, which is a local sports place for Michigan.
Okay.
And one of the Neil Rule was talking about that it's not necessarily the FBI or it's the Gaming Commission. It's other people that are betting that probably also pointed it out. Because if all of a sudden you've got $100,000 in all these bets, and then it goes to $5 million that, you know something shady is fucked up in it.
That's a like a hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right moment. Like, wait a minute.
So there would almost have to be somebody from the FBI or somebody watching the boards to see where bets were placed. And if all of a sudden one went from 100,000 to millions, they probably investigated it. Because you can get the Gaming Commission to check it out, right?
Oh, yeah.
If it goes from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds, you know what I mean?
There's a camera. I am a casino enjoyer, or used to be. I used to go a lot. I didn't have a gambling issue. I didn't have that vice, but I like to go play like cards, you know, a couple $100. And then if I lost it, I was done. I didn't get. Anyway, there's cameras everywhere. You can't go anywhere in a casino without being on film. If you try something shady and there's people up watching, they'll get you unless they're in on it.
Yeah, but these are controlled rooms that they probably had people go to.
Yeah, these are underground poker games, I believe.
Yeah. So the person is walking into an environment that they don't have the upper hand. There's cameras and devices everywhere. Mm-hmm. Like you're walking into like the frickin' snake pit, basically. But the person puts themselves in that position because they have a gambling problem or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I've watched The Sopranos. I know that they
like the ponies too much. I don't know. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hey, have you ever seen the movie or the miniseries V?
No.
Back in the 80s?
No.
Okay. It was about aliens that came to Earth, but they were disguised as people. And when they revealed themselves, they would pull their faces off, and they were like lizards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this woman reminds me of one of them.
She doesn't really move her neck. She's just like...
Yeah, I'm just waiting for her to like...
I am the district attorney of awesomeness.
Yeah, I'm waiting for her to unzip her face and have like a lizard.
I don't know if she had neck surgery and she just like...
Well, they botched it.
It's kind of weird.
Unless she went in for an extra neck.
And she probably has no sense of humor at all because she's just like,
Yeah, well, I shouldn't rag on her, but...
my neck.
Profit. The proceeds were later delivered to his home, where the group counted their cash. As the NBA season tips off, his career is already benched, not for injury, but for integrity.
Okay, the descriptions are getting a little much because he's like, they're tipping off and he's benched permanently. And the rebound is on his ass. You know what I mean?
She's thorough. I'll give her that. They did their homework.
Like the basketball reference is getting a little bit much.
Nothing but bet.
As a result of this investigation, 6 defendants, including Rogier, are now facing conspiracy to commit bank and wire fraud. In a second case, Operation Zen Diagram, investigators uncovered a long-running scheme in which members and associates of several well-known organized crime families rigged high-stakes poker games across the country. These operatives included capos and multiple soldiers from the Bonanno, Gambino, Lucchese, and Genovese crime families, bringing
that's 4 out of 5.
of the 5 families together in a single indictment is extraordinarily rare. It reflects how deep and how far this investigation reached and the skill and the persistence it took to get here. That work uncovered a deliberate, technologically sophisticated operation designed to carry out their crimes. They used custom shuffling machines that could read the order of cards, barcode.
They were almost asking to get caught, right?
Yeah.
They're almost asking for all this technology and all this shit. They were almost like, I dare you to come in here. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird.
They fucked around and found out, except for the Colombo family, the based Colombo family. They're the one family that didn't get caught up in all this.
You know whose opinion I actually wanted is that, what's that name? Cardisi? He's on YouTube. He's an ex-mobster. What's his name?
I don't know. I watch a guy named Mike Francesi.
Yeah, Francesi. That's him.
I'll bet you he'll have a video out in the next couple of days, and
I bet
will
you.
watch
Yeah, it's gonna be great for him to give his opinion on.
I thought about him today too, Derek. I'm like, I wonder what that guy thinks, because he's probably been involved in all this business.
Maybe, I don't know.
Decks and hidden cameras built into tables and light fixtures. The organizers also enlisted well-known public figures, former and current NBA players and coaches, including Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers. And
I am hoping and praying that LeBron James is involved in this. I am hoping and praying that all of his talking points and all of the shit that he has said over the years and his racist behavior and all this other shit, I hope and pray that he's part of this, or at least he knew about it.
Yeah, not a fan.
I dislike him.
NBA champion and a Hall of Famer to make the games appear legitimate. Victims believed that they were sitting at a fair table. Instead, they were cheated out of millions. One victim in particular lost $1.8 million. In total, losses exceeded $7 million.
Little bit amount of money right there.
And when people refused to pay, these defendants did what organized crime has always done. They used threats, they used intimidation, and they used violence.
Hey, you know who the happiest guy on the planet is right now, Derek?
Seen for decades.
The dude who owes the mob $1.8 million, and they're all going to jail. Fuck you. Fuck you. You motherfucker.
Getting Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Ooh, I wonder how the poor people are doing. Ooh, goodbye. You ain't getting paid back.
Could you imagine, like, the mob bosses, like the heads of the mob boss, and maybe the mob bosses that are dead, rolling in their fucking grave, that their whole empire just got shattered?
Yeah, except for that one boss for the family. The Colombo boss is smoking cigar right now, sitting going, those motherfuckers.
You motherfuckers.
Suckers.
Combined with new technology to expand the reach of their operations.
It's not popular to go after some of the defendants that we went after today, but justice is served blindly. And how do we countermand that? Simple. The unsealing of these indictments today shows the force of the Department of Justice and our great Attorney General and the leadership that we have at the FBI.
Now he's blazing himself.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
I mean, why didn't when the Biden administration go after him? It was during his presidency too.
Because they were inept. That whole presidency cabinet, they were just all DEI hires.
I mean, it's 4 years, so this is before Kash Patel. This was during the Biden administration they started doing this.
Oh, good point. All right, then I take that back. You're right. They did some work under the Biden administration, and Kash gets all the glory. You know, my top surprise Kash Patel moment. I may have mentioned this to you before, but I'm a big Washington Capitals fan.
Okay.
I was following them when they started practice and preseason. He's a hockey player. Kash Patel was out on the ice with the Caps, and he looked pretty good.
Was he really? I didn't know that.
That's the last thing I would have guessed is a hobby for Cash Patel. I'm like, I know Indians play field hockey. I didn't know they don't have ice in India. What?
Not really.
How's this happen? But no, he's a hockey player. Go figure.
Interesting.
Yep.
Huh. I didn't know that. Okay, so we'll go on to the next video.
That was a good video. That broke it down pretty good.
Yeah, it did. That's why I wanted to lead off with it, because it's like that's the FBI. They're spilling out their case basically. Mm-hmm. And then this is a video just kind of talking about it.
All right, some breaking news is catching everybody by surprise. The FBI arresting NBA player Terry Rozier early this morning in connection with a widespread sports betting investigation, and he's not the only one.
This is huge news. Nate Ford joins us live from Brooklyn with the latest. Good morning, Nate.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, breaking news that is sure to rock the sports world. You mentioned Terry Rozier, and he's not the only one. Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers,
I'll be right back, Derek.
multi-time
I have seen
All-Star
this.
Finals MVP back in his playing days, also arrested this morning as part of an FBI investigation into illegal sports gambling. Now, Rozier, he was arrested in Orlando this morning. And he was there because the Miami Heat played the Orlando Magic last night. Rozier was active for that game, but he did not play as part of a coach's decision. Now, this all comes after the Wall Street Journal reported back in January.
Coach's decision. They probably got tipped off.
That Rozier was under federal investigation related to a 2023 game back when he played for the Charlotte Hornets, where there was a surge of suspicious gambling activity related to the under on his performance with points, rebounds, and assists in a game where Rozier ended up leaving after about 10 minutes with an ankle injury. So the Wall Street Journal report detailed it so that it appeared that perhaps Rozier was accused of changing his performance in the game in order for other people to make money on his bets or on their bets. Now, this is part of an investigation that also...
I mean, his career is pretty much done. And could you imagine how much this dude probably owes?
He
He probably wants to stay in prison.
Well, depending on who he owes, they'll find him there too. So he better hook up immediately.
You know what I mean? Like his NBA career is done. It's over. Because it was a coach's decision that he didn't play. No, they probably got tipped off. Please don't play him.
Well, the sad thing is, I don't think. Well, I did watch a little bit of Stephen A. Smith's comments, which were fucking ludicrous.
Well, I've got the video next. So
we're gonna watch that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Landed a lifetime ban for Jonte Porter, a former Toronto Raptors player who pleaded guilty to his role. He's awaiting sentencing in December. We are expecting a news conference here at 10 o'clock with FBI Director Kash Patel and Joe Nocella, the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York. So we will be covering that throughout the morning. Big news rocking the sports world. We'll send it back to you guys.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to grow from here. Thanks so much, Nate. So there's a lot of speculation going on. The commissioner gave an interview saying he wanted more regulation when it comes to gambling. Maybe he knew this was coming.
It's going to be a huge investigation.
And I'm not a huge fan of all this sports betting being more legitimized.
Yeah.
It opens the door way too much for somebody to be like, oh, my ankle.
Yeah.
Because you're going to call him a liar? And then we have all kinds of people that's going to say, well, you're racist. He's legitimately hurt. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't like all this shit. With
that and what it, well, yeah, I would say overall, it's not good. Because lots of young people, young guys in college, they wind up, I mean, it's their fault in the end, but it's so easy to get hooked on that shit, betting and stuff like that. And it's, I mean,
it's not necessarily it's the delegitimizing the game. It's remember when Pete Rose got kicked out of baseball?
Yeah.
And their whole argument is he's desecrating the game with the betting, and then that's why they wouldn't ever reinstate him.
Oh, which, by the way, I don't want to live in a world where Pete Rose is not in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
That's my take on that. But it's so, I think it's good for the sport and the ratings and the money in that, like, I don't bet much on football, but last season I deposited $100 into bet MGM. and I was betting $5 a game, and I wanted to see how many weeks I could keep going before I ran out. I made it 9 weeks, then I was done. But it did make me interested. Games that I wouldn't have normally watched, it made me interested to watch the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like,
when I've done the fantasy football, you definitely have to pay attention.
Yeah. Yep. I'm like, oh, the Raiders are playing the Cardinals. I got to watch that. I have $10 on it. A shit game that I normally wouldn't even pay attention to.
Yeah, it'd be like click, but all of a sudden you got $10 on it. It's like, come on, what do we got?
Yeah.
So what's this person doing?
So like alcohol and cigarettes and gambling, all that stuff, it's just not generally good for society. But if that's what people want to do, and as long as they're only harming themselves, I don't have a problem.
I just have a problem with it being too open for somebody to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. People can do what they want, but when I know that something's rigged, I'm pissed. I mean, the stuff with the Lions last week, where the refs completely freaking lied and completely screwed up the call so that the Chiefs could win.
Yeah, and actually now after this case today and it being publicized as much as it has been, people are going to watch NBA games, and every time somebody misses a free throw, they're going to go, wait a minute.
You rascal, you should have made it.
Yeah, ooh, I see what you're doing. So, and people will still watch it. So it does. In the end, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't.
Let me
watch
play
it.
the clip of Stephen A. Smith pointing a finger at Donald Trump. Play the clip.
You know what world that I live in terms of politics? How many times, for one incident after another, have I said, Trump is coming? He's coming. I'm going to say it on national television again. Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden you hearing ice.
Okay. I got a lot to say. Do you want to say anything first before I have to say something?
Please. I have watched this whole clip. I watched an hour of Jason Whitlock, the other guy, today. Okay. So I will let you take the floor on this.
This right here is just a makeup to the left. Stephen A. Smith calling it's Trump's fault. That's all it is. He's trying to gain favor to the left because of all the shit he said about fucking Serena Williams. This is him trying to position himself in good favor again, because this is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard.
Well, you know what's funny is that what he's saying, I think he's saying something else that what I'm hearing is not clearly not what he means, but I'm like, yeah, Trump's coming, motherfuckers. You're doing shit. Daddy's home.
He ran on it. He's doing exactly what he ran on.
And so what he's like, well, we'll see what he says.
That's why I'm not like, oh, I'm surprised. Oh, he ran on it. He said what he was going to do.
Right.
This is going to be there. Looking to engage in mass deportations. The Super Bowl. Disrupting things. No. Big no sitting up here and we're saying that we don't know. But anybody that has been around him, anybody that has talked to him, anybody that has seen his reactions from the sports leagues and the positions that people have taken, they are not surprised at what's going on today. I'm watching a press conference with the director of the FBI. Tell me when we've seen that. We've seen people, we've seen accusations before. We've seen.
Why is that? Because the regime that's in there isn't taking their money. That's why they fucking hate Donald Trump. He doesn't need their money. He doesn't take their money. He's not part of the in crowd. So the reason that we haven't seen this Stephen A. Smith is because all the other assholes are corrupt with their fucking handout. Where's my money? Where's my cut?
Yeah, literally, if the Democrats would be like, well, if you vote for us, we'll let this just slide.
If Stephen A. Smith wasn't a fucking dumbass and nothing but fucking catering to whoever's going to pay his money, pay his checks, I mean, this is exactly what he's doing. He's basically, it's Trump's fault. How the fuck does that have anything to do with Trump?
I think he's one of the most inauthentic people on the planet. Yeah. If you look at the people he's talking to right now at the table, of course he's going to be all Trump coming after the black man. We're victims. I'm like, victims, you're criminals is what happened with the FBI case. That's why they arrested you, is because you did something wrong and broke the law, not because.
And they have to build a case. They didn't just all of a sudden say, grab that black guy. No, they have to build a case.
Do you know how much paperwork there is
4
involved?
years that they've been fucking doing this.
Correct.
Before Trump took office.
Yep.
We just said that. this dude is fucking dumb. Why does he keep getting millions of dollars for being fucking dumb?
Athletes get in trouble with the law before. You don't see the director of the FBI having a press conference. It's not coincidental. It's not an accident. It's a statement. And it's a warning that more is coming. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're saying here. And everybody's I'm just telling you, it's as serious as it gets. This ain't the platform for me to get into it the way I'm going to get into it.
Why not?
But I've been saying he's coming. He's coming because in his eyes, folks try to throw him in jail. In his eyes, he's innocent. They try to put me behind bars. I'm getting everybody.
How is Chauncey Billups in a fucking poker game have anything to do with? Come on.
First off, he's like, well, he's now the director of the FBI is out there. And everybody else on the panel is like, mm-hmm. I'm like, what do you mean, mm-hmm? They had a big sting operation and they're reporting on it because they just arrested a bunch of criminals. And to your point, Chauncey Billups didn't indict Donald Trump and try to throw him in jail.
No.
I'm sure Trump's got people on a list somewhere that he's just waiting. But I don't think Chauncey Billups is one of them.
When this case first got opened, Donald Trump was on the fucking golf course. He was not the president.
And why aren't they saying something that I remember a couple of years ago, the left's like, well, Trump's got mob ties. He worked in Queens and Manhattan. He must have mob ties. Well, he just arrested a bunch of mobsters. So
yeah, I mean,
guess you were wrong.
Yeah. Again, for the 100th time.
Again. Yeah. So I don't even see
he's
what
not
his
playing.
Point is.
And so this, in a lot of people's eyes, talk to people in the NBA, talk to people in the NFL, talk to people in the world of sports. They think this is like the tip of the iceberg. These are the kind of words that are coming out of people's mouths. It's not a surprise. It's very disheartening. It's very concerning. We don't know where this is going to go.
Why?
But this is just the tip of the iceberg.
What's concerning?
Everybody's been embracing themselves because he's coming.
You know what's concerning is criminals are now getting caught.
Yes.
Why would that be concerning to a law-abiding citizen? He should be happy about this, right?
I had a cop, and I completely agree with it. I had a cop years ago say, if I pulled in behind you, would you be nervous? And I'm like, no, not really. I'd hand my stuff to him.
Yep.
Exactly. Because the only reason that you're nervous is because you're doing something wrong and you're breaking the law. And you know you are. And Stephen A. Smith is doing this to pander to the left because he put his foot in his mouth. Mm-hmm. And if they start looking into people and they look at Stephen A. Smith, he's probably got shit in his fucking closet.
And I'll take it even further. He's talking about the NBA. The NBA is huge in black culture. There's no, right? I mean, it's huge, right? If he starts saying, well, I'm glad they arrested them because they were doing something wrong. They're hurting the integrity of the game. They were doing some illegal shit. And so the FBI arrested him like he should have. He'd be called an Uncle Tom immediately.
Yep.
So he's lying to himself.
Yes.
To get favor from the basketball audience.
Correct.
Which this gentleman, are you familiar with Jason Whitlock?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Give you a little, he's one of your people, like big time, Derek.
Oh, I liked him before he started going, before he was on Blaze. I liked him before that.
I used to read him.
No nonsense guy.
I did not like him around 15 years ago before he found Jesus because he was the biggest race baiter on the planet.
Oh, was he really?
Everything was about, all his articles were like the white man keeping the black man down, blah, 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 blah. Then he found Jesus. Then he did like a 180, which you're going to hear. He had a great show today. I know this is a clip.
Yeah.
But his whole show was really good. He said some shit and I'm like, dude, you're not supposed to say that, brother, but I'm with you. Go ahead. I'm with you. Yeah.
So there's a lot of BS and gimmick to what Stephen A. is saying. I've been telling you. No, you haven't been telling us. That's a lie and exaggeration. You're trying to look smart, Nostradamus. No, Stephen A. That's a lie and an exaggeration. But also framing this in some sort of negative fashion, immediately going to, well, Chauncey Billups is a victim here. Damon Jones, they're victims here. This whole Terry Rozier, he's a victim. And this whole excuse that anything bad that happens to a black liberal, well, it's just an attack by Donald Trump. It's not a, hey man, we've all been watching sports.
And why is that? Why do you think? I can think of one right off the top of my head that's clear as day.
What's that?
Black men voted for Donald Trump, and now they're trying to excommunicate those black men to vote for somebody else. It's all an attack on anybody that the black people are going to vote for or they like, so that they vote for someone else. So the attack on black men is quadruple all the fucking time because of that. Because it's like, well, Donald Trump and they voted for him, so what we need to do is blame Donald Trump so that black men say, you know what, next time I'm going to vote for whatever Democrat that they have. It's all a ploy. It's all a fucking ploy.
Well,
because why? Because they think people are fucking dumb, and people are fucking dumb.
Yep.
This doesn't look right. These games look phony and rigged. To sit here and pretend like that all of these athletes that have been running around trying to be hip-hop gangsters, that have totally changed the persona and the reputation and the image of athletes, that they're all mimicking gangsters. They're all shouting out Big Meech, Suge Knight, Snoop Dogg. That none of this is negative. That athletes that used to represent and try to lead young people towards the best American values, biblical values, who have now all pivoted, hey, let me tap myself up and carry myself like I just got released from Rahway State Prison.
I love this
no
guy,
one
dude.
should push back against that.
He's super Christian. I'd vote for him for president.
That's racism. I'm telling you, he's coming. He's long overdue. Sports has needed to.
Yes, he's coming, black men. He's coming. That's exactly what he's doing.
Yep.
He's trying to position so that black men say, yeah, you know what? I voted for Trump, but I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. So I'm going to vote for whatever Democrat is next. It's all positioning. It's all fucking optics.
Well,
and again,
also,
you're fucking dumb.
I think part of the reason I'm not a black guy, I'm Italian, which is close, but not black.
You're not a black guy, Julio?
So I'm not going to speak for the black guys, but I will react to what I've seen online and people. Do you know what I think black men like about Trump? He's a fucking gangster. So what he's saying is right. Trump is the biggest gangster on the planet.
Well, you saw all the videos when Trump went to Atlanta and they put him in jail for like 5 minutes. Did you see all the black people that were lined in the streets? That the news media basically like, oh, we're not going to show them. No, they all were lined in the streets with Trump signs and everything when he was getting escorted to jail at 5 minutes or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the other thing I think that maybe appeals to black voters about Trump, at least men, is that he's the least racist person on the planet. I don't think he cares what color people are if they're of use to him. Do you know? I don't think he sees color. He sees, can you do this the best? And if you can't,
I'll find somebody else who's going to do it.
Correct. He's like James Brown firing his bass player for missing a note. He's like, you know how many motherfuckers want to work for me? If you work for me, you got to be on fucking point 100%.
Paul McCartney's like that too, right?
Yeah. Well, no, Paul McCartney's like that. If he catches you eating meat, he will throw you out of the band, which is
meat.
Gay. He's a vegetarian and he forces everybody on his tour to not eat meat, which
Oh, fuck that.
I know. I love him so much. I'll give him a pass on it, but I wouldn't give anybody else a pass on it.
Okay, now Paul McCartney's a puss. I'm just gonna.
Well, look at him though. He's 84 years old. He's still out there jumping around. So maybe I should be a vegetarian. Work for him. You can't argue with success, right?
Or he's drinking the blood of children. I don't know. Maybe.
Whatever. He's done enough. He deserves it.
I know Nancy Pelosi is.
Yeah. All right, let's hear what this brother has to say because I'm voting for him next term.
And Stephen A. needs to sit there. Hey, man, I've got a show and ESPN and on YouTube that's backed by these gambling companies. And that the pervasiveness of the gambling is at the root of the corruption that any sports fan knows needs to be cleaned up. You have government officials, look like 20 people standing out on stage. And it's not that I believe the government every time, but they're sitting there like, man, millions and millions of dollars of people were bilked in rigged gambling poker events that Damon Jones and these guys were basically rigging fantasy stats. And we've seen Jonte Porter arrested. We've seen Michael Porter Jr., Jonte's brother, talk about the temptations of gambling that all of these athletes face. You give 19 and 20-year-olds, and now we're in college, 18-year-old athletes hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, and they're all sitting around fantasizing about being Big Meech.
Big Meech. I love it.
And you wonder why corruption is everywhere? You think sports don't need to be cleaned up? When you hear me talk constantly on this show about, hey, no one cares about sports fans. There's no respect for sports fans. This is what I'm talking about. Stephen A. and ESPN don't care about the integrity of the game.
True.
They care about whether the FanDuel check is going to clear.
Bingo.
I can't find one lie so far.
If we serve the fans a sport that's fully corrupt, where the athletes don't compete, that's fine. I'm just here to talk about it and blah, blah, and benefit from it. I can't stand ESPN and I can't stand Stephen A. Smith because they can't stand sports fans. They're part of the corruption. They're there to cover up the corruption. They're there to pretend like everything's normal. I want to play you this clip.
Or blame Donald Trump. One of the two.
Of Terry Rozier. This is a VO of Terry Rozier that someone put over Twitter of him. This is the guy that's being accused of fixing some games.
Oh,
and
this is the
fixing
clip I
some results.
sent you.
Look at that. This is a clip, I think, from just a single game.
Watch this pass.
Crazy turnovers, crazy shots. I mean,
what the hell?
Who can watch this 53-second video?
Like, who is he passing it to?
From Terry Rozier.
He's fucking up on purpose.
Man, Donald Trump's being racist here.
Airball.
He's coming. The KKK is coming. He's coming after these. Who could watch this as a sports fan or as a sports journalist and not think, hey, man, I'm glad someone's finally addressing this? and who wouldn't watch what's gone on the last decade with athletes pretending like they're district attorneys, like they're criminal justice majors, like they're the smartest people on the planet,
That was
and they
3
can
air
second
balls.
guess the police at every turn.
I am not passing him the damn ball.
No.
No. Get your ass over there and defend or something. I'm not passing your ass the ball.
Yep. All right. Well, that's pretty much the end of what he says. He does go on to call out Italians and Jews too. If you watch, so I would, because his point being like, yeah, Italians are mobsters. Which, as an Italian, yeah, the mob is mostly Italian. And he says, who runs the NBA? And he starts calling out the Jews running out running the NBA. So I would suggest anybody who's watching this to watch the full hour-long rant that he goes on because it's legendary. It's so good.
Oh, nice. Operation Royal Flush is
That's
the
pretty
second
sweet
case.
too. I like that. That's all right.
And we're not going to spend too much time on this. I had just found this. This is the actual case right here. The indictment. Look at all the names. United States against all these players. Some of these are mobsters, right? Lee Fama, John Gallo.
I'm more interested in their nicknames.
Juice.
One guy's nickname
Black
was
Tony.
Spook. Sugar.
H.
I had a nickname in high school.
There's Damon Jones right there.
Black Rob.
Curtis Meeks.
Pookie. I knew a Pookie in high school. I wonder if
did you? Robert Shroud.
It's a
Black
dude,
Rob.
My nickname was Spike.
Oh, there's a woman there. Sophia Wee?
Yeah, that's Pookie.
Known as Pookie.
My girl Pookie. What's up?
What up, Pooks?
What up, Pookie? Juice.
What's up, Poops? Yeah, Chauncey Billups is right there. Boom. Man, look at this. This is crazy.
That jail's going to have a killer fucking basketball team.
Heck yeah, they are. Beginning in 2019, the defendants and their co-conspirators engaged in a complex fraud scheme to rig and cheat illegal poker games in the Eastern District of New York and throughout the United States. But yeah, so I just wanted to pull this up. But yeah, this anybody wants to check this out? This is on the. Just look up the case and you can pull it right up. So.
You know, it's funny. There's a morning sports show on ESPN. I think it's called Get Up, but I'm not quite sure. It's Mike Greenberg. You know, Mike Greenberg is like the host of the show. Yeah. And they were talking about this, and across the bottom on the Chiron, I think it's called, there was like Bet ESPN like ads going across the bottom while they're talking about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then somebody in the back yanked it off. I guess they missed it. I'm like, dude,
bad optics. Bad
optics. That's right.
It off.
Right. So, but this story is going to get, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to get crazy, dude.
If they caught these people, this surely isn't the only instance of this shit happening.
And
right?
Oh, absolutely not. This isn't the first time. And you know somebody's going to squeal too. You know somebody's going to tell.
My boy Gilbert Arenas is going to squeal.
Somebody's going to squeal and just start naming names. And I'm hoping LeBron is on that fucking list.
Well, we should stay on this in future shows if there's any major.
Sure. We
updates.
Definitely can.
I very much enjoy chatting a little sports every now and again because it's my wheelhouse. It's what I watch.
Okay, so this next one is off this case.
Well, hold up. Do you have any like closing, like 15, 20 second thought on the whole thing? Like where we...
Oh, no. I mean, it's kind of wait and see. Okay. And it's one of those things is we all know that there's backroom deals. We all know that there's all kinds of corruption when it comes to sports. The NBA is a shell of it used to be. When Michael Jordan played, there was times that there was 30 million people watching Michael Jordan. Now they get less than 10 million views.
See, I think out of
but
all
yet
this,
these people are making millions more money than Michael Jordan made. Come on.
I have two quick thoughts on this. One is any industry, whether it be basketball, football, anything, anywhere where there's billions of dollars getting generated, crime's going to be involved somewhere. Somebody's going to try to get some money for free off of it by any means necessary. The other thing I think is, and I know leagues do this already, but these young athletes really need more education about handling money. And I'm not saying it should be the league's responsibility to do this.
Yeah.
But it would be good for them to do these young athletes a service and at least give them a little education.
Oh yeah, especially when they're doing their intro to the NBA type stuff, and then NFL and all the other ones. There should be classes and there should be education as far as handling your money.
And I think there might be already, but
and what's against the rules? Because how many times somebody breaks the rule? I didn't know that was a rule. It's crazy.
Well, that and how often do these kids get any sort of education about? I would say it would be important for any kid in school to be taught, not balancing a checkbook because that's old, but something about money management, saving, because lots of kids who grew up with no money like you and I, we didn't learn that shit. I didn't learn it at home. We didn't have any money.
Yeah.
I certainly didn't learn it at school. It's important. So there you go. There's my public service announcement. Thank you.
Public service announcement of the National Broadcast Center. This is only a test.
I'll be running on the Whitlock Scissors platform on
nice.
2028.
Okay, so I had seen this one, and the OJ stuff when I was younger was massive.
Yep.
I remember being in school, and then all of a sudden it's like, what is OJ doing? And then all these freaking cops are pulling in behind him.
I watched
and
that
he's
shit
on
live.
everybody was watching this shit. So the Bodyguard has come out with different stories and alleging different things. And they had he's in court giving a deposition right now. So I was like, oh, we got to definitely talk about this. Because I guess he pulls out some stuff that's like, whoa.
Well, where was he 20 years ago?
Yeah, no shit.
Still recording. Thank you.
Can you make it bigger?
Yeah.
this presentation. We are joined here this afternoon by Iraq Avelli, a former LSU football player.
What's up, Iraq?
One of the former bodyguards of O.J. Simpson.
That's an awesome name. Fuck yeah, Iraq's ruled. Hell yeah.
His mother from the home state of Louisiana, his father from Mississippi, and you're from all over, but resided a large part here in California, right?
For many years, yes, sir.
Okay. So you've called us together, and do you want to start with an opening statement and give us some context to why we're here?
Yes, I'll let my attorney introduce himself first.
Yes, thank you all for coming. My name is Jeffrey Alpert, Alpert Law Group. Mr. Iraq Avelli, my client, would like to make some statements for you. Please.
As y'all know,
Jewish
Lawrence,
attorney, smart.
Minnesota charged me with some charges. And they went on public TV and said I was talking to myself. It took me a minute to get focused and come and talk. I'm not a social media person, I'm a very private person. There was many NDAs in that backpack. And newly discovered evidence shows all the charges is frivolous. They wanted that backpack. I've been in prison, went to prison in Nevada in 2002. I was visited many times by LAPD and the FBI due to my NDAs, me being a certified bodyguard. I first met O.J. Simpson in 1988. I was working at Chino Cragen Auto in Chino, California. And we had a connection because of football. Once I started joining a gang, I joined a particular gang in California, and I became a protege of Jim Brown, the former Hall of Famer, who got me to start speaking to kids. Use my influence and power for that, not for gang banging, but I will still gang banging. And get to the point, I was more than just O.J. Simpson's bodyguard. I was one of his drug dealers.
Oh.
For many years. Law enforcement already know this. The last time I dealt with O.J. was prior to the murders. It was for the Rodney King tragedy. And me and a lot of Crips and Bloods came together and we decided to work together, work with each other. And that was in like 1991, whenever the Rodney King. So last time pre-dealings I had with O.J. was in 1991 and 1992.
Rodney King's your guy.
We rekindled our business relationship in 1999.
Yeah, I met Rodney King on Sober House.
You said he was hot and cold.
Yeah, he was kind of hot and cold. Yeah. And then I met the guy that filmed it, him getting beat up. I met that guy too.
No shit.
I worked at a this was like when I was almost ready to leave California. I wasn't really getting too much production work. And I started working for a place called Larry and Joe's Plumbing, which is like a retail for plumbing.
Yeah.
And we would cut pipe and do all kinds of stuff. And the guy's a plumber, and he was doing training out in the field for a new plumber when he had seen Rodney King getting beat up, and he pulled his camera out and started filming it. And I met that guy. So the only people I didn't meet was the cops because obviously they're still in jail. But yeah, I met a couple people that were involved in that. It's pretty crazy.
Rush with greatness.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go back. Here's a thumb drive I was recently interviewed this year by LAPD. I'm gonna let y'all listen to that thumb drive. I'll give y'all a copy. Multiple thumb drives. Bloomington Police Department allegedly took a backpack of mine. It was locked. And to this day, I can't see a warrant for that backpack, especially for the lock. As you see, that backpack is on the wall. There's a black lock on that backpack. And there go the key. Right there. How they get in that backpack? I think the Constitution said they shouldn't have got in that backpack. But I'm gonna tell you what was in that backpack. Why the FBI and LAPD want that backpack? There go a picture that never been released to the media. That's O.J. Simpson laying in a bed in 2018. Store, I don't need to say the store name. There go the picture. There go the receipt to that bed O.J.'s laying in. These never been released to the media.
All right.
That's the last time OJ and I saw each other face to face, 2018. And furthermore, here's my receipt from that same store in Las Vegas that me and OJ used to go to. This never been released to the media and nobody else. Y'all getting it today. So y'all getting it. Do I have PTSD? Listen to the stories OJ told me. The NDA out here with the Catholic diocese? Of course. Do I talk to myself sometime? Maybe. Do I answer myself? No.
Am I lunatic? Am I crazy? Yes, I am.
He's all over the place here.
Get another rep.
Yeah, he is.
Was I talking to myself on those thumb drives? Definitely not. It was a narrator. There's many celebrities talking on those thumb drives regarding our dealings with O.J. Simpson. Now, we're going to go to this.
All right, I'm intrigued to hear the recordings.
Some pictures that never released to the media. That's me. That's a friend of mine. Right here. That was O.J. Simpson and my same friend. And him
I'm
and his
enraged
dad,
they don't flip these windows.
people that met OJ.
Yeah, it's
they
kind of
met
weird
OJ
that
through
they.
me. And my phone, which you always see right here, that's a lock.
I need him to get to the
Here's
juicy
my
stuff.
backpack.
Right.
Every backpack
Don't
I
bore us,
carry,
get to the
I carry
chorus.
is locked. Due to the NDAs, I'm under non-disclosure agreements. Now the thumb drives that Bloomington wants y'all to believe, I was talking to myself. Well, I give the media and the whole world my consent. Tell them play them for y'all, and see if I'm talking Fifth Amendment. I'm here also due to the Fourth Amendment. I'm also here due to the 14th Constitution around the globe. So I got my weight up with my head.
Fucking constitutional scholar.
I always come in peace. Traffic. He's a human trafficking girls from Minnesota to Las Vegas.
Whoa.
And my thing
there we
today
go.
is why so
Let me
many
back
guys
that up a little
involved in
bit.
human- Michael Spencer
Wait,
McClellan.
what?
All right.
One of the
I want
guys
the
that
juice.
testified against OJ in the robbery trial. That's the guy.
Yes, I
that
do.
gave me the
Yes, I
phone.
did. I
girls
use
got
it that
the
way.
juice.
That's one of the
Yeah.
guys that set me up. One of the guys that testified against OJ in the robbery trial. He been an informant for Las Vegas for a long time. And he also been a guy involved in human trafficking. He's a human trafficking girls from Minnesota to Las Vegas. And my thing is today is why so many guys involved in human trafficking always get a pass and people like me always go to prison. I'm not saying I never should have went to prison before in my life. I did something I deserved to go to prison for.
But isn't human trafficking kind of a loose term, we'll just say? Because if I meet a girl online and she's from Minnesota, she comes out, we bang, I give her some money to get back to go back to Minnesota or wherever she's from, I'm technically human trafficking.
Is that right? Well, that's not
yeah,
right.
because she crossed state lines. I paid her money. Wouldn't that be considered human trafficking?
I don't know the law. I always thought human. Well, no, you're probably right. When I hear human trafficking, I think minors.
Yeah, I that's what I think. But I'm just saying is it's
if I want to fly
kind of loose.
Some hot 45-year-old over to Virginia, hit it, quit it, and then pay for her to get back.
Well,
I don't know. What's the
I mean,
harm in
and
that?
if it ends on bad terms, she can say that you graped her and it was human trafficking.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying is it's loose. It's too loose and too. I don't know.
Well, homie here, I know he's talking about NDAs. I'm assuming he means that if he was a bodyguard for anybody, he had to sign an NDA to keep shit quiet.
Yeah.
Right. So I get that. I'm still confused. He's trying to say OJ was trafficking girls in from Minnesota. Why would OJ have to go to Minnesota to get?
I don't know. Maybe he'll elaborate a little bit more.
Like the case I got in Minnesota.
Especially when he's in Las Vegas. There's hot girls in Las Vegas.
I've been in Las Vegas. Dude, that's exactly what I was thinking. I've been in Vegas 5 or 6 times. Believe me, there's no shortage of hot girls in Las Vegas. You can't look without seeing a hot girl.
Yeah, I don't understand okay.
I'm not voting St. Paul, Minnesota to get some hot girls.
I need them extra buck tooth. I need them a little extra. You know what I mean? There's really hot girls.
I like them real white. Minnesota girls.
Pale, especially in January when it's cold as hell.
And they always get them type of guys passes. Let me tell you something. I'm not saying I was a saint. All money, not good money. I never put cocaine in a kid's hand.
I'm writing that down.
Whatever I did it myself.
I ain't gonna write that down. I never did that.
All money's not good money.
Took a Coney bit of it. I done my time. I never talked to get out of prison, federal or state. Even though I was visiting prison numerous of times to say, hey, talk about OJ, talk about this. I never did. I did my time. But I'm here today because Bloomington Police Department wants y'all to think, oh, he got a Rule 20, he's crazy. The state of Minnesota telling me I don't have constitutional rights because of the Rule 20.
Well, OJ's dead, so the NDA is pretty much dead, right?
You would think OJ's dead?
Yeah.
I must have. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You would think the NDA. Well, I don't know how NDAs work.
Because I'm sure the family isn't gonna.
I don't know.
Hold them against getting whores or getting cocaine for him or something. You know what I mean? Like the.
Well, I mean, first off, this guy, worked with the Crips and the Bloods and was in jail a bunch, so his credibility may be a little less than 100% what this guy's saying.
Yeah, and he's a little bit. He's being a little hibbity jibbity. I was hoping for more juice.
Yeah, not a lot of juice here. Just a lot of yeah, exactly, hibbity jibbity.
So yeah, I want some juice. Give me some more juice there, dude.
Yep.
Me and my attorney talked to my so-called criminal defense attorneys in Minnesota. They say, well, they don't recognize your constitutional rights because you got a Rule 20. Do I have a problem with the system? Yes. Do I got mental health problems sometimes?
Yeah,
yes,
I don't care about this, dude.
It's a people that can't admit.
I want you.
Human trafficking, and he was a confidential informant. This guy's.
God damn it!
People just got arrested in Minnesota from OJ connection of trafficking cocaine from the state of Florida to Minnesota. That's in the affidavit in 2003.
Hey, I hope this lawyer got his money up front. I'll
These
say that
guys
much.
that testified against OJ had already told the feds I was trafficking cocaine. This guy's Michael McClinton Spencer. He testified against OJ in a robbery trial. He was always a pimp in human trafficking, and he was a confidential informant. This guy's Walter Goldie Alexander. Walter Goldie Alexander also testified against OJ.
It doesn't do anything for me because you're so small. I need something.
And they both have set me up.
He's like a postage stamp. I feel like I'm watching
Detective
real video
Cliff
in
Moore,
2003.
Robbery,
What's that
homicide in the
Kim
state of
Jong?
Nevada.
That little
He
Oh, yeah.
flew to Kansas City.
Was it Akil or
Yeah,
Akil?
And he already told me why he got one get you out the way. Because I used to rob pimps as well.
Sure.
I used to
Who
rob
doesn't?
them like them. We used to lay them down. I used to bring
Look,
news
he
and floods and
keeps
clips
on-
with Kelly. Go to vet.
He keeps on. Well, OJ did this, but I don't know, man. I got to share my own trouble. It's like, dude, like you're testifying because you have some information about OJ Simpson.
Right. And
I don't need your personal fucking opinion on some shit.
When you are a reformed person, you're not supposed to shed light on your previous crimes. And and I know this because here's a little Julio trivia. I was in AA for about 6 months. Not because of a drinking problem, because of a marriage problem.
Oh, geez.
And it was one of those deals where somebody said something. I'm like, fine. I'll do that. Whatever. Regardless. Anyway, in there, people would get up and speak in the middle of the meetings, right? I'm XXX,
I'm
this, that,
Julio.
You're right. I just hung in the back and drank coffee and just kind of hung out. But anyways, when you get a DUI, you have to go to
Oh,
AA.
okay.
But one of the rules in there is you don't glorify the drunk life. Like you don't stand up and say, man, boy, we hit that strip club. I was throwing dollar bills out.
Making that shit rain.
Man, I missed that shit.
Bouncing dimes off that girl's booty.
That is a no-go. You don't glorify that life in front of the other people in AA because you're not supposed to make it sound fun. You're supposed to be concentrating
on your health.
Why it's ruined my life and all this sort of thing. So he reminds me of some people I heard stand up in AA talking about how awesome it was to be a drunk.
Yeah, so I still, I mean, we're halfway through this thing and it's still nothing but hibbity jibbity. Hopefully he gives us something.
Vegas and we'll lay them down. And we'll take care of them. Y'all get my visiting along. See how many times I was selling OJ cocaine, trafficking cocaine. Now,
every time I fast forward it, he says
that
something worth it. You know what I mean?
that he admits to stealing just won in civil court. His ex-girlfriend got the receipts to it, and her son's name is engraved on that gun. But the thing about it, in that backpack, like I told LAPD, they get anything out that backpack, it'll be considered the fruit of the poisonous tree. Due to so many people telling them I was selling OJ cocaine, trafficking cocaine. Now, we're going to go back to a letter from my public defenders in Minnesota. The prosecutor never wants y'all to know they had that backpack. Go to Eve Byron's letter.
Poor lawyer.
Right there, that's OJ right there. Go up one more.
Is this guy arrested for something or being accused of something? Is that why he's doing this?
I don't know.
Yeah, keep going
He's
down.
been
Keep
in and
going
out of
down.
jail, so
Keep going down.
Yeah,
maybe he made some sort of deal saying that he would give information if they gave him leniency or something.
Well, what's the point at this point?
Yeah, like way after the fact.
OJ's dead. He got away with murder. It's over.
But it's still like if you go to LA, people are still talking about OJ Simpson and the LA riots. People still talk about that stuff. But yeah, he's just giving us hibbity jibby. He's not giving us.
Yeah, this is.
It's right below that.
Okay, so let me. The next video that I have is basically the news talking about it. So maybe they'll highlight a little bit more.
All right, here we go.
Because so far the hibbity jibbity is irritating me.
Yeah, somebody needs to summarize this guy.
Yeah, no, can you break it down in about 15 minutes for us? Thank you.
God damn it! It's him talking again.
Well, new tonight, O.J. Simpson's former bodyguard still insists that he has a thumb drive with an audio recording of the football star confessing to the infamous 1994 murders. The admitted former gang member first made that allegation last year when he claimed that Bloomington police in Minnesota had that thumb drive. But investigators here in Minnesota say they never found the recording. Fox 9's Mike Manzoni watched the news conference earlier today. Mike, the former bodyguard, claims he had that recording with him.
But at this point, O.J. Simpson is dead. What does it matter?
Yeah, I think you're right, though. It's just the lore is so deep with this that it's always a story when something comes up, even if it's way after the fact, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, at this point, it doesn't matter.
Him today as well. So this is a confusing story. Explain to us what's happening.
Yeah.
But Kelsey, he
Thank
would
you.
not play it, citing an ongoing federal drug
girl's right.
investigation. Iraqavelli, the man you saw there, went in a bunch of different directions during the 35-minute news conference, and his attorneys.
Okay, so they picked up on the same thing that we picked up on, so I don't feel so messed up.
Yeah, I feel verified by these people. Are like, what the fuck did this guy say?
Office. He recalled his life as a gang member and cocaine dealer. He also says he suffers from PTSD in part because he claims Simpson told him how he committed the murders. This all started back in 2022. That's when Bloomington police took this backpack as evidence as part of an assault investigation involving Avelli. Last year, Avelli claimed one of the 6 thumb drives in that backpack contained an audio recording of Simpson confessing to the murders. But investigators say they never found it. Avelli claimed to have that recording on hand today, but refused to play it.
Okay, here's the thing, and this goes for a lot of high profile cases,
sure,
including the Epstein stuff. When they're like, there's a list. If you're a criminal and you're doing some shady shit, would you make lists, Julio?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you make
it.
a pie chart saying what fucked up shit you're doing?
No, as a matter of fact, we were talking about that mobster Mike Francesi who has his show.
Yeah,
the mob show. He talks about like never write anything, ever. So no, I wouldn't make lists of all the shit I've done.
Why would O.J. Simpson go on camera saying, "You know what? I killed those motherfuckers"? Like, why would he do that?
Hello, this is O.J. It's September 11th, 2010. I stabbed that bitch. I cut her head off. And fuck Kato Kalin.
Why would you make a list?
You
know what? Let me write that down.
IROC
No, I'm not doing it.
Make sure IROC sticks to that NDA. I don't care if I'm dead. IROC needs to keep his mouth shut. Thank you. Good night.
I don't understand these lists in these videos. Why would you purposely go and confess? Why would you make a fucking list and Xerox copy that shit? Why would you do that?
I am questioning this gentleman's accuracy.
I think he's doing it to try to catch a favor for leniency or something. You know what I mean? Like I get a feeling that he's trying to you know what I mean? Like he's trying to puff up the pot a little bit so that he gets leniency on something.
Dear diary, I'm not sure about this IROC guy anymore. He ran on me.
That's on a hard drive. He wrote that shit down.
Dear diary, OJ's diary. I'd fucking kill to get that on
Oh my
audio
god!
book.
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine the fucking hibbity jibbity and that shit?
At this afternoon's news conference in Los Angeles, here's an exchange between Avelli and a reporter over that recording.
Is that the conversation that you recorded of O.J. Simpson?
I got it right here, but that's the one that I'm due to. Yeah, where
That dude looks like a badass, though. Fuck.
You mean the supposed confession?
You got it right here.
But you're not going to release it because
to obstruction of justice and ongoing investigation.
It's good thinking.
He was vague about that investigation that he claims is happening at the federal level. 30 years ago this month, a Los Angeles jury acquitted Simpson of the murders of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson.
That's why the news media cares about it, is because the 30-year anniversary is something for them to talk about.
Oh, I got you. God, this is all bringing back memories, man. I was glued to this shit.
Oh, I think everybody was. Absolutely.
Howard Stern, I used to listen to him every morning. It was nonstop OJ coverage.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And her friend Ron Goldman, but a civil jury later found him liable for their deaths. Simpson maintained his innocence until his death last year at 76. Bloomington police, meanwhile, told us it was not aware of that news conference and had no comment. In the newsroom tonight, Mike Manzoni, Fox 9.
All right. This is Dear Diary, I need to tell someone about what I've done.
Yeah.
I'm going to call IROC to the house. I'm telling them to bring some white women from Minnesota, some cocaine, and a thumb drive with a microphone in it. And I'm going to confess everything.
Even though I can get this stuff like literally a half a mile down the street, I'm gonna have them go cross country for this shit.
This is O.J. Simpson. Out.
I don't get this whole list thing, and I confess I don't get any of that shit. I don't get it. Okay, so now this one we're gonna have a little bit of fun with.
Make a list like Santa Claus makes a list. If it's good enough for Saint Nick, it's good enough for OJ. Good night.
Okay, so I want to say about a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, we did a segment talking about this heavy woman that is complaining that she had to buy multiple seats.
Correct.
And all it was is a huge publicity stunt. And since the videos came out, because I'd seen it on the Twitters, since the videos came out, they're just like, what happened to her? Because she's considered a fat person activist or a heavy person activist, or I don't know.
All right, at least she's on my side. I appreciate that.
So she kind of fell off the face of the planet, and they're like, what happened to this lady? So we're going to watch this little thing right here, and then just kind of a recap of what we watched before.
Really outrageous here is that we're forced to pay twice for the same accommodation anyone else gets with just one ticket. This isn't about giving fat people more, it's about accommodating basic needs. In Canada, they have a one person, one fare policy because they get it. In Canada, people who need more space aren't paying extra. They're paying for the space their body needs, no extra charge for something that should be basic. Meanwhile, in the US, fat people are still being forced to pay double for what should be a standard accommodation. And let's not forget, airline seats keep shrinking every year, making it even harder for people who already need extra space. Why is it that other countries, like Canada, recognize this as a basic need, but here in the US, airlines are still making money off our discomfort? It's time they stop profiting from our bodies and start treating everyone fairly. Check out change.org/plus-size travel to learn more. Comment below.
So what a fantastic story. So you remember that? And when we watched it before, she's standing next to another guy that's bigger, and they're all like waving at the camera going, hey, we're fat and we love life.
Yeah. It's not healthy, dude. And as a fat guy who wasn't always fat, I look in the mirror, I'm like, what the fuck happened to me?
I have been a big guy my entire life.
So you've always been a large dude, right?
Yes.
Not me.
But I can fit in the seat.
Right. Well, I can fit in the seat still. Yeah.
I can fit in the seat still. My fat ass gets in there. I'm a little snug, but I can get in there.
Yeah. Dear Diary, this is Julio for September 23rd. I was sitting in row 37 in the back of an airplane with a 400-pound woman. Plane was doing wheelies down the runway. Thank you. So
like I said, she kind of fell off the face of the planet. Nobody nobody heard anything from her. And they're like, well, like, did she pass away because she is a heavier person? So it's like it's sort of something that you think about. You know, somebody that's got a little bit of a weight problem. You know, they start having bad health and everything else. So recently, in the last couple of days, there has been an update of what happened to her.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Can you make it
If
big?
you clicked on today's video, you want to learn all about.
I'll tell you guys.
What? This channel is all about fat joy.
He's and they mama.
Unapologetic self-love.
Burning fucking hell.
And building a community where everybody belongs.
They're trying to raise me stark.
That is the last thing that we will ever do.
Welcome to JAE BAE Official, where we're flipping the script on fat phobia and empowering everybody to live boldly. I'm Jay, and I'm here to
get arrested. If you don't know who this is JAE BAE, a self-proclaimed fat advocate. JAE BAE, or Jalen, is best known for advocating for things like airlines providing extra seats at no extra.
What's this? Oh my God, she's not a sane person and delightful.
Unbelievable.
Who'd have thought?
Cost for passengers who cannot fit in a single seat.
People ask me if I purchase to seats when flying. The fact of the matter is that people can't stand to see fat people happy. So why should we care what they think?
Since her arrest, she has all but disappeared from social media, but we're here to bring her back into a different spotlight. Officers responded to a call made by hospital staff in reference to Jalen attacking her now ex-fiance over alleged infidelity.
Hello. Some very unruly people. So apparently, how did she get up here? Did she come from Catholic?
The corner right next to Catholic, she called 911, and Rich and Fire was like we can't take her anywhere else. And I was like, no, that's fine, bring her here. And she was fine for a while, but now she's getting amped up and just being very verbally aggressive towards the staff.
So Ramos has dealt with her before and has a number to her dad. So basically she meets Crisis is aware, she meets criteria, but no one can deal with her because of her size.
Sure.
So he's calling her dad on the way up here to see because apparently he came and picked her up once before. And we'll see if we can go that route. But I mean, she has the ability to go to Crisis, but they don't have any place that can handle her. So that's the problem.
And then this lady in the gray sweater is also getting involved. And I was trying to deal with one situation, and then she started yelling at me as well. She's quite angry, but also saying that we are harassed.
Okay, so the guy that was in the airplane with her, that they were all smiles. Yeah, they broke up, and there was an incident. And then now the cops had walked in and said that they've already know this lady. She's already been in trouble multiple times. They can't do stuff because there's limitations because how big she is.
Yep.
She's 550 pounds.
Yep. So they need to get that must be rough.
A
been
crane.
in hospitals. Yeah. Well, legit, you've seen those My Fat Life or those TV shows where they got to literally crane lift people up. It's sad.
I just think it's funny that she was propped up of being an advocate and she loves herself and all this other stuff. She's a psychopath.
Well,
it's always the case. Always the case that these fucking people are psychos.
A lot of fat activists are mad now at doctors for always telling them that they're not healthy because their BMI is high and they're fat. So doctors are less apt to tell them that, which is ridiculous because a lot of times when you are fat, that causes a lot of fucking problems.
Yeah.
The answer is don't be fat. Now, for me, I'm not at the point now that I couldn't really put the work in and lose the weight in 6 or 7 months and be back to somewhat normal, right? But if you're 550 pounds,
that's a little bit overboard.
Dude, that's a long road. So you might, I can see how you would give up some sort of hope and maybe
Ozempic, maybe? I don't know, something?
You'd have to take a bottle a day or however that works.
I don't know how that works. I'm just saying that's a lot.
Okay.
So, sometimes the fights are too much for me and I just get tired and don't want to do it.
My name's Dr. Lay with Kennewick PD.
I'm Jalen. IGR. Well, my birth name is Jalen. IGR.
Okay.
Born on Okay. Unfortunately, I filed many reports. Well, I've been trying to file many reports.
Okay.
Actually, what started here when they hired a fake actor.
Okay.
That was really cool to come in and stuff. But I could tell you all about it down at the police department if you want. I don't know. I thought I was being called here because I thought I was having a mental health crisis because they made me seem that way.
Oh, you are.
But they know what they're doing, and unfortunately,
Yes.
these paid actors are now involved. I've tried to let them know that they should have left, but
Okay.
Paid actors?
What?
Uh-huh. Excuse me?
All right, man. Well, let me get the police 18-wheeler down here, and we'll take you back to the station, and we can talk there.
Okay, so this person right here is playing your mom, and this person right here is playing your dad. And then right here, you have a little brother that's running around. And then this right here is Dr. So-and-so, but his name is Bill. So, you know what I mean? Like,
it was easier to rag on her when she was bitching about stupid shit. Now my heart is starting to feel bad for her because she's clearly got some major, I don't know.
yeah, I don't.
But okay, I mean, I'm not. It's not like I won't roast her.
I think I might be soulless on this one because she's the one that came out and basically called everybody whatever ist that she could to demonize the fact that she's overweight and she couldn't fit in the seat. So it always goes around in full circle. You get what you get. So too bad, so sad. You're bad.
So
they
what's going on
decided to
today,
stay.
Jalen?
I called the FBI. I needed crisis. I had my SARC stuff that was getting done.
The FBI doesn't need to be called for your fat ass.
No, Cash Patel isn't rolling up to
No,
check out.
he's not rolling up. He's too busy, busting criminals and gangsters.
Operation Nothing But Bet. He's busy.
Yeah, exactly.
On at Cadillac, which I figured out is where I was kidnapped from the first, or I was born there. Kidnapped, that whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm waiting for Sark to call. They disconnected that phone, so it won't work. If you pick it up, it won't work.
Okay.
You want to try calling from it?
So the whole.
I know your thing isn't on, so
It's on. It's recording.
it is. Okay, cool.
Got the wide angle lens.
So what's the whole situation? Right now?
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry. Did I say I wouldn't roast her anymore?
I've been trying to
You're
get
waiting.
hold of Sark,
You're trying to get a hold of Sark.
but yeah, but somehow people kept coming to me that were like, we're Cadillac, and you guys thought I was faking, and then I was thinking I'm crazy. So I haven't seen a single thing on TV, and I knew something was wrong when they kept playing Fox 11, and then it would start, something wrong. You know what's up. They've left me naked though, like this. I literally thought I was coming to get help, and
She's
I thought
naked
maybe
and
God
afraid.
really did bring me here. And then when Lords was weird, I was like, okay,
She was
this is
naked,
weird.
I'd be
and then
afraid.
when not all, but certain PD members were threatening me and extorting me, that's when I was like, shit's weird, dude. I'm not
It's not
crazy.
true.
Do I feel safe in this Tri-Cities? Absolutely not. And I need to get the fuck out. But that's why I wanted you guys to arrest me earlier.
All right. So what's your plan to get out of Tri-Cities?
I don't know. I was going to wait for Sark, but they told me they can't. They would need to get me to one of the places they gave me. I have an evidence bag.
Okay.
They went through my evidence bags thinking they could find my laptop and my phone, which were supposed to be with Jerome. Probably in prison now.
Okay.
I haven't watched a single bit of social media news since the 23rd. I don't know, since my phone and all that shit started going wonky. So I was trying to go to the police station so I could tell people like this what Kara and all these fake actors are doing and how the hospitals do what they do. And I thought they were literally treating me as a patient, but I'm tired. I haven't slept in literally 20 days, which doesn't even sound humanly possible.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was
not.
trying to pray for these people because I thought they were legit patients, and I thought I ruined their reputation or something because I kept hearing Jalen on the news, but I can never see Jalen on the news.
So do you have any family in the area, Jalen?
Yeah, my dad, Jerome.
dad? Where does?
7.5.
Okay.
I couldn't tell what was real and what was fake
Would you
anymore.
want Dad to come and pick you up?
I sure the
Okay.
would.
Do you have a phone number for Dad?
He has my phone, so if you call it, it should work.
Okay. Oh, so what's your
now
phone
it's
number?
all coming to me.
So Dad doesn't want to be bothered because she's a constant problem, probably.
Yeah, but he'll. Oh well, I don't know. I'm gonna predict he'll come get her anyway.
And then he's an actor, so that's not going to be her actual dad. So, but we'll see.
Like Johnny Depp's gonna roll in and pick her up.
Okay. What's your phone number?
My phone number is 564. Wait, no, I need a mental eval. 653.
653.
The other ones are okay now. So we're just dealing with her. We happen to get a hold of Dad.
Dad will not come. She burned his bridges.
Okay.
She said
What did I say?
He tried
Did I
to
call that
help
shit?
her out, tried to contact crisis as well.
She's saying something about Sark. I don't know what Sark would be doing to help her, but
So she filed an allegation that she was sexually assaulted, but it's I've read the report.
Saw that coming.
And it's unfounded. I mean, she's just going on and on. It got referred to CID, but there's no evidence of anything.
Okay.
So,
Would Dad be?
Dad should know. Dad's bad guy. Dad's bad guy. I tried to call welfare check on him. I need a mental health eval though, but clearly all the hospitals are now shut down in the Tri-Cities. Is that what I'm getting at? Or they at least have all trespassed me because they've done really bad things to me.
We've got like 2 hospitals here.
Two more left?
No, I mean there's Cadillac or Trios. That's one of the
Well,
other.
I've been trespassed from all of them,
Okay.
but Cadillac, I was actually gonna be safe at eval. All of a sudden though, that I was gonna sue them.
I love how she nonchalantly was like, I've been trespassed.
I had to think about that for a second. Like, she got thrown out of 2 hospitals? Wow.
You have to really cause a problem to get kicked out of a hospital.
Yep.
Because legally, they're not supposed to throw you on your ear. Legally.
No.
So you really have to be a complete shitbag to get tossed.
Mm-hmm.
When I worked security at a hospital for about 6 months back in California, and it was hard. I couldn't do it. I switched over to a fucking mall because I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna switch over to a mall.
Yeah,
because
that's true. In a mall, people want to be in the mall. In a hospital, people do not want to be in the hospital generally. So you're probably dealing with a different strain of people.
There was a lady who was pulled in. She was purple. And she took 97 Tylenol PMs.
Holy shit.
They had to pump her stomach, and she was in the hospital for a week. I don't know if she lived.
Oh, no. Well, hopefully.
I think she did live.
Well,
96 Tylenol PMs. Wow. I had to roll another guy to the morgue because he was purple and dead.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I couldn't do that. You're. How long did you last there?
6 months.
You're a better man than me. I'd have quit after 6 hours.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And then I had one where I was working the front desk, and the front desk was easy because you just make sure people sign in.
Yeah.
And then, like, if somebody's causing a problem, it's like, bro, you got to go outside. You can't just be causing a problem right here. And there was a guy that came in and was like, oh, you need to see a doctor? I was like, yeah, I need to see a doctor. So I wrote his name down. And then he, like was out of my purview, and they found him in the staircase with needles in his arms because he shot up inside the staircase. And this was Simi Valley, California, which I would say middle class.
I was going to say Simi Valley.
Upper middle class.
Yeah, that's like not a poor area.
Drugs everywhere. Everywhere. So it wasn't like I was in the hood. And then they weren't a trauma center, so we didn't have people that were in accidents. It was pretty much just overdoses, heart attacks, crazy people that were doing 5150s. This girl right here would be a 5150 easy.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start acting crazy. I don't know. So I think we should probably go to Dad's house. We should probably go to Dad's house and let me talk to Dad.
Yeah, I can give Dad a call and see if he can come swing by and pick you up. Okay.
I guess let's see if he's legit.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll give your dad a call real quick. Okay. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Yep, no worries. She's willing to have Dad come with her.
Dad doesn't want to.
You guys coming out now?
That's right.
Dad won't pick her up because she's been acting like that.
Yeah.
Her dad will come get her.
Well, then I guess he's got a little kid that she has been scared of that brother. So.
Is that your guys' wheelchair?
Yes. She has no clothes on, just so you know.
Did she
that's a sight.
Didn't need that information. Thanks for that.
It's just one big fat roll. It's just, I mean, it's all it is. It's one big fat roll.
So her dad apparently won't pick her up, is what I'm getting out of this.
Well, because he's probably done with her because of her antics and her bullshit. I wonder how much she made for that video she did. It had to have been for a YouTube channel or something.
Yeah, TikTok or something. Who knows?
Boards. She's
got the company hospital.
She's got her figured out. She knows exactly what she's doing.
So they don't want you here,
Yeah.
and your dad is not willing to come help you because you burned that bridge.
I know.
So what are you gonna do?
I got a whole packet of information from SARC when they were doing my rape kit today.
Well, Sark's not available at this
I
time,
know,
so what are you
I can
gonna
go to
do?
one of the shelters that they listed. I just need a phone because I don't know where mine is. I could tell you everything at the police station.
Well, that report's already been taken, so we don't need to rehash that
okay.
again.
Then yeah, can you guys help me get my stuff? This is how they left me though, and I literally cannot. I haven't.
Where did your clothes go from wherever you were at to start with?
My rape kit at Stark, the Stark rape kit at Catholic, where they discharged. Remember when they trespassed me? I have all the evidence. It's all in there. If you guys take me down to the police station, we can talk.
Well, I don't need to take you there because we can't have you hanging out there either.
Okay, then.
Because it's closed.
I have a packet of information.
Okay.
They just, their phone, they weren't letting me call out other than 911. They were trying to monitor all the calls.
Well, I don't think that's the case, but.
Yeah,
Does,
I know.
does that phone work?
Whatever they're saying is accurate.
Like what's coming out of her mouth is just random shit.
Don't they have? I know a lot of hospitals have psych wards or psych floors. I know.
I'm trying to think. The hospital that I worked at, if they were pulled in as a 5150, they'd be in the emergency room for 3 days, and then they'd have to have a psych evaluation.
Yeah.
And then if they were staying longer than 3 days, maybe if they're cutting themselves or trying to kill themselves, then they would stick them in a hospital room, and then they would have 24-hour monitoring on them. They'd have the shrinks come and evaluate them and all this other stuff.
Because she needs like a horse tranquilizer or something.
But she's making everything up. There's nothing other than her being large. There's and mentally not all there.
Yeah, but they can't just throw her out in the street. I don't think you can do that as a hospital, can you? If somebody's clearly has an issue, you can't just say, well, if you go into a hospital and start brandishing a weapon, then yeah, throw them out. But this woman needs some sort of medical attention. And I don't know if I don't know. Like the cops, well, you're not going back to the station and hanging out there.
And we're not bringing a dump truck for your ass.
Right.
Is it like I have to dial 9 to get out or?
Yeah, you just have to know.
Okay. Find a phone number. We'll give you a second to try to figure that out. And then you can come over here and use this phone.
I don't have a motor scooter. I don't know where it's at. So my Dash Moto.
She says she has a number for a shelter from Sark from
Yeah, my
her stuff,
whole
so
Sark packet.
we'll let her try to make a phone call.
But yeah, I'll make phone calls from here.
Well, you don't have a lot of time to make phone calls,
Okay, well,
but you can make a phone call.
Okay, hold on.
And then if you can't find something after that, then we will help escort you off the property since they do not want you here.
Okay. Can we do that? Can we do that?
Do what?
Let's escort me off property in the wheelchair so I can at least not be naked.
Well, you won't get to keep the wheelchair because it belongs to the hospital.
So do you guys have like an ambulance you can take me to?
Nope, you would be able to walk yourself.
Oh, okay, well I can't.
Yes, can. I've seen you do it multiple times.
Yeah, I've seen you do it on TikTok.
I need medical attention.
Is that right,
I need
Scorpio?
to talk to you guys.
Well, you're no longer welcome here, so
Okay.
you need to figure it out.
So I need to call Mirror Ministries. Can you?
All right, what's the phone number? Come on over here so you can have it here.
519. Or actually, no, there's one in here. There's one in here. There's one in here. It's right.
Okay, so we're gonna fast forward it to some of the good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
go.
getting
I
like
need this is
sad.
why I came to Trios. This
That
is I
way?
knew you guys would do this.
That way?
They don't want to help you.
You've burnt the bridge, unfortunately.
If you think Trios, please, I'm sorry. This is why I was trying to talk to you privately. Please don't let them do this.
She is a wacky tobacco.
I'm literally naked.
We're
Yeah.
trespassing you from
Yeah.
private property that they don't want you here.
But she's an influencer though. Come on, Julio.
I don't know. Well, that's not necessarily true, Scorpio. Sometimes people come in all the time with no insurance. They get treated and they just don't get paid.
Yeah.
Or the staff comes in and tries to get them on Medicaid.
Scorpio, I know that you're always in the chat. Do you remember we did a segment, I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago, about a lady being a fat person advocate where she was in an airplane and she was complaining that she had to buy 2 seats and then she had a camera following her around and all that. This is her. Because she basically fell off the face of the earth and they're like, what happened to her? This is what happened to her. She's freaking nuts.
See,
and she's larger than she was in the video.
All right, Derek. So here, we discussed, I think last week, how you were saying you don't like when people who have kids tell you you don't know what it's like to have kids, which is fair.
Yeah.
Fair, right? When I watch this, I think of the dad. And it makes me sad to see this. You know, she was once a beautiful little baby, you know, and then
big baby, possibly.
No, yeah, maybe. So, you know, and I have very close friends with kids who have. I have a really close friend whose son is 10 and still hasn't gotten up off the floor and can't talk.
Oh, wow!
It's called hydrocephalus, big head, small body, and it's, you know, I see stuff like that, And so when I see things like this, it makes me, you know, I'm not trying to bring the show down, but that's my. When I see this, I feel bad for her, and I feel bad.
His is a medical condition. She did this to herself by not taking care of herself.
She is clearly has a mental issue, so that's a medical condition. And it's just sad to me that
she's not taking her condition seriously.
Like her dad doesn't even want to help her, and I, fortunately, not in this position, but I couldn't imagine a situation where I wouldn't help my daughter. But maybe she, like the cop said, maybe she burned a bridge.
I understand that, but if she has a condition that is a condition that she has to deal with for the rest of her life, going to the doctor and having the doctor evaluate you so that they can give you the proper medication. She did not do that.
Yeah, I guess, but she doesn't deserve to be thrown out, which is what they're doing with her. Like,
oh yeah,
you can't come to the station. You can't stay here. You're 550 pounds. You're not going to get the wheelchair.
But she lied that she lied she was raped. She said that there's actors coming. Like
she's nuts though. You can't. You know what they should bring back, Derek? I think, and this is a sad situation. They need to bring back loony bins.
Yes, they do.
Remember, they used to have like mental facilities, and they'd put people in them, and they'd
Ronald Reagan closed them. I love Ronald Reagan, but that party screwed up.
They would hang out in the yard and chase butterflies with nets or whatever they did in the loop. Yeah. They just need a place where people can at least have warmth and food when they haven't done something. Like, I don't blame her for this. Her mental situation, I'm guessing, is not her problem, not her fault. Her bitching about airlines only giving her one seat, that's her fault, and that's not good. But this is
60s and 70s, yeah. And then Ronnie Reagan basically put the kibosh on him. Because we had a bunch of them in Michigan that they got turned into TB, tuberculosis hospitals. And then TB was pretty much done. They closed them all.
Like they have it for elderly. Like I told you, my mom's she has, dementia. She needs 24/7 care that I can't give. I'm not a qualified nurse or anything. So she needs to be somewhere where she can be taken care of. And she is. Younger people who have situations like this, there should be some sort of option for them to be able to be taken care of. So that, I don't know. I'm being too much. I'm like a lefty all of a sudden.
Yeah, you have some lefty perspectives sometimes.
I have a good heart, Derek. I have a Christian heart, Derek.
It's funny that
I don't make fun of people.
You have a good heart, but you don't like love songs and sappy songs.
No, I do. I love lots of sappy songs. I may shed a tear or two when I listen to certain songs. But I don't know. It's maybe a fault of mine. I feel bad for her, and now
You're a softy. I think that's what it is. You're just a big old softy.
She's somebody's daughter, Derek. So
I understand that, but she's an adult who has to take care of herself.
Parenting never ends.
Yep, we'll give them to you.
Yep, trust me.
We'd already done that.
Make sure I'm naked on it.
That's on you. You ripped your paper.
You guys have a crane or something to put her ass in the back?
Yeah, they're going to need that.
Not going to be able to fit her into a squad car. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you're not going to fit into a squad car.
Look, I'm the one bringing the show down without roasting her. You do your thing.
We did tell you.
Paddy wagon? They need a paddy wagon. They need to bring back paddy wagons.
Yeah, double paddy wagon. Yeah, paddy wagons,
cranes.
To the police. Are you taking me to jail?
No.
I can't walk.
You can walk.
I can't.
You can't.
I'm going to stay here. So wherever you leave
Well,
me.
we will help remove you from the chair, and then you can decide if you
Take
want to
me
sit
to
on
jail.
sit on the sidewalk or
Take
not.
me
We're
to
not
jail.
taking you to jail.
I'm going to jail. I just ripped up your 99-year
That
thing.
that doesn't matter. You don't have to keep
Hey.
that paperwork.
Why do you
That's
think
what
that
she should do. She
why
should
do you-
do that. She should take a swing at one of the cops and get thrown in jail. There you go.
Well, why do you think she wants to go to jail?
She
Free
just
bed
wants to
and a
go
meal.
anywhere. She wants to be in the hospital. She wants to be with
Free bed
people.
and a meal because she's homeless.
She wants to be with people. She wants to go to the police station. She wants to go anywhere where there's being inside and not scared and being around somebody. I think, I don't know, like her brain might not be able to understand why she's acting like she is, but she's acting like she is because she's lonely.
Do you think
she's alienated people in her life probably for being a cunt? Maybe.
Does he even have clothes that fit?
I don't know. Is there what's that? Marcos Lemonis? What's the store he's got? You know, the big pyramid where they sell tents?
Oh, yeah.
Camping World.
Camping
Go
World.
there.
Yeah. Get a tent or a moo-moo over there.
I don't know. I'm just looking for solutions.
She's got to learn to customize her own clothing because there's not very many clothing that's going to fit her.
Well,
she's going to have to learn.
If I were her lawyer at the moment, I would suggest that she kick this cop right in the fucking nuts. And then she would get arrested and thrown in jail. And she'd have a place to stay.
But then you got all kinds of legal and she doesn't have the money.
She doesn't care. Do you think people in jail have money, Derek? No, they don't.
No, I'm just... You're trying to help this girl, kind of, I guess.
I am trying to help the girl. I'm trying to figure out an ending for her that isn't terrible.
Where did she get the money to get onto the airplane? That's what my question is.
Wherever you take me.
Sure, that's a good point.
Help! Help! Ramos knows what he did! KPD, hands up, don't shoot! I'm naked and they fucking raped me! Trio South were just trying to save me! The FBI is watching. So yeah, do what you're gonna do. Destroy the evidence. Ramos! 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 KPD! All those police watching me!
Scorpio. Yeah, she's on outside patient care. Right.
Taking you off their property.
Oh.
Find us
Perfect. Now you can walk. Go that
It's
way.
a miracle! She
No,
can
no,
walk!
no,
It's a
no.
miracle!
Nope. Walk that way.
I gotta go to the hospital.
Nope. Walk that way.
911.
Walk that way.
911.
Walk. Walk.
911.
Walk.
She's
911.
though. Come on, she influenced people.
Kill you guys.
Walk.
There you go. That's it. Go on, hit him.
Yeah, because I want to.
See?
Because I want to.
Smart.
You need to get
Come
off
on.
the property.
She's influencing people right now.
I don't know, dude. So does Jacob Hart.
Her fat cheeks blowing in the wind.
All right, now I'm getting angry at her, Derek. Yeah, I'm coming back around to your side.
No, wait a minute. You had a heart of gold just a minute ago.
Well, I may have had a change of heart.
Scorpio. It's a miracle.
Hell yeah.
Now she's going to prison. I mean, jail.
Hell yeah.
See? Smart.
Get in the car.
It's bad when you have to put 3 freaking cuffs on this lady. It's bad.
It's a triple cover.
They're trying to rape me, sir.
I mean, they're not going to
Last
rape you.
thing
Stop
that
that.
we
That's
will
ridiculous.
ever do.
I have my information in my hand.
King, 600.
You got a 69 Tiffany. Take
I
my
do
girl.
feel bad for the police having
Hey,
spent all this
please call
time.
911.
Police. She is now in custody. Also.
Oh. Ready to go?
An ambulance coming in.
Ready to
Oh,
go?
she'll fit. You think? Oh, she'll fit just fine.
In an ambulance? Dude.
I was asking those questions like 20 minutes ago.
I'm gonna drive.
Like, how is she going to fit in the squad car, number one?
Be popping wheelies all the way back to the station if she's in the back.
911. Call.
She's influencing right now.
Are you trying to rape me now? Or kill me?
Nope, I'm covering you up because
Because your dash cam didn't just get all that? Because your body cam didn't just get all that? Because this wasn't the fucking goal the whole time to bring you all fucking down. I'm back
See,
to
okay, could you pause real quick, Derek? I hate to pause this, but I do have a point. So she's now transitioned back into like a big fat NPC. right?
Yeah.
And now she's right on that. Before I was like, oh, this poor girl needs help. She's crazy. Clearly she can't handle herself. Somebody needs to help. Blah, 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 blah. Bleeding heart bullshit. We watched some of the No Kings protest rallies and shit. They're not that different from her.
No, not really.
And then people are running like they have homes and stuff. So now I'm starting to see like those people really are insane. It's anyway.
The FBI is coming to get me.
Right, there's a fascist in the White House.
There's a fascist in the White House. Even though we're allowed to protest, but that doesn't matter. Details.
What happens to people, Derek, to make them like this? How did we wind up somewhat normal despite like you've gone through some shit and you've seemed like a normal guy? I've gone through shit from my perspective. I'm somewhat normal. I'm still functioning, right?
Kind of.
It's kind of. What do you mean, kind of?
It's kind. I'm just messing with you.
I know. But what? It's a rhetorical question. But what happens to people to get them to be at a No Kings rally with blue hair, yelling stuff that makes no sense, or being this person? What? It's somebody's got to figure out. Somebody get RFK Jr. on this shit.
She wore a family out. That's why her dad didn't want to pick her up. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
there's something wrong in the world. Like you always say, Derek, maybe we're actually in hell.
I think so.
Yep.
Well, it's a combination of she didn't take care of herself mentally or physically.
Mm-hmm.
Dad wants her to have a life, doesn't want to baby her. Wants her to have success, whatever that she chooses to do, and she does nothing but act like she's about 8 years old and make shit up. Like she doesn't take her life serious at all.
Yeah.
So all Dad's gonna do is enable her, no matter what he does.
You're right. At some point, you're past help, and there's nothing you can do, and you just worn out your options, and you're like,
yeah,
look, I'm not going to make my life miserable for the rest of my life because of you. So I get that.
Yeah.
I guess.
But on the reverse side, having a bleeding heart for your daughter, I understand. But at some point, there's got to be where you kind of have to cut it off, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Now that I think about it, like my daughters are not like her. My daughters are actually normal. So but you're right. At some point, even if it's your mom or your daughter or whatever, if it's killing your life, you can't take care of anybody if you can't take care of yourself.
Basically, yeah.
So you've got to cut ties where you need.
I mean, what happens if her dad's retired and it's on a fixed income? He can't afford to take on another person that the size of her. What does her diet consist of?
You're right.
And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying, what does her diet consist of? What does her medical bills consist of? If you're on a fixed income, you don't have the money to frickin' help. She's got to be able at some point help herself, and she's failed at every level.
Can't argue with you. You're right.
So it's one of those things where it's like, it's bad. I understand. And it's like, I want to have a bleeding heart, but at some point you got to take care of your own self.
Yep. I might not like the truth, but it's the truth.
Oh my God. I just assaulted an officer though. You called it in, remember? You called it in, remember?
Yep, I saw it happen.
Yep, you sure did. If you weren't a part of it, Ramos is. I'm not getting in the car with y'all. Help! KPD Ramos is trying to kill me! I have it recorded with the KPD.
All right, get in the car.
No.
She's influencing right now. It's great.
Is there a protest anywhere nearby? That's where I'd drop her off. She'd fit right in with the rest of those wackos.
Oh my God.
Get her a fucking costume, like a teddy bear costume.
Whoa.
Go ahead and stand up.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
You just stood up out of the chair just fine by yourself.
Oh, the patience of these cops have the patience of a saint.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do it. There's
Me
no way.
neither. My son-in-law's a cop, and I'm
You're
like,
get this fat bitch in there. Get your ass in there.
Hands up, don't shoot.
Oh my God, I can't breathe. Here it comes.
I assaulted an officer. Please take me to jail.
We're trying to take you to jail. Why don't you get in the car? We can take you.
I need a female officer, Officer Marshall.
Yeah, she's not working today.
Please.
Yeah.
She's off.
Well, I can't get up like this with my hands in cuffs.
Okay, so
Did
how
she
can we
just
assist
make
you to
something
get
up
up?
like Officer Smith's going to help me?
Then I can't get
She's
up.
Who?
repeating.
Okay.
I literally
She's
can't.
literally
Sure you
NPC
can.
mode now. She's
I
just
really
repeating
can't.
things
Put
she's
your leg
heard.
underneath you. We'll help you stand up.
Burn them all to the ground. And Ramos went to prison where he got ass raped for the rest of his life. And his whole family died because I set this all up.
All right, Derek. At this point, if
I
I'm the
gotta
cop,
lay
I'm
down.
just peeling out and leaving. Like, whatever.
Hey, dude, you're
Yeah.
gonna
Having a
hurt
roll
me.
on the ground.
I've done a full
up.
180 on this woman.
Okay. Stand up for me.
I can't.
And then
Come
we
on,
can
man.
help you
She's
get in the car.
influencing.
Okay, how
She's
do you
making
wanna
a
do that?
difference right now.
Okay.
Take
How are you going to do
care.
that? Well, that won't happen.
She'll figure out to do
How
shit
would
when
you
she
like
needs
to
to do
stand?
shit. It's like when my little kids wouldn't eat.
Wait till
I'm
the
like, well,
officer
then you
club.
go hungry unless you eat
Well,
what's in
there's
front
no
of you,
other
and I'm
option.
leaving.
Dispatch
So
988,
you
they're on
can
the
be
way.
hungry or you can eat that.
It's crazy when we do our videos, we do our segments, and I pick up different videos here and there or whatever, something that we can comment on.
Sure.
I never realized that this was going to turn into gold of some crazy lunatic. I
don't
thought she
know.
was crazy being a fat influencer, but now this is just like, what just happened right now?
Plus, being fat and overweight is not something you should be proud of. You should be ashamed of it because you have no, what's the word I'm looking for? Like control over you have no, I can't think of the word. You know what I mean? Like no control over your impulses.
Yeah, impulse control.
Right. It's something, I mentioned this. I'm about 40, 50 pounds overweight at the moment. I'm embarrassed by it. I should be. It's pathetic.
Are you going to be rolling on the ground naked with no clothes on?
I'm not that fat.
Are they going to have to get a dump truck for you?
No, not yet.
Oh, your whole 5'8" frame?
They'll just roll me out the door. I'm on the first floor, so they don't have to worry about that. That's why I got a first floor apartment, so I can get nice and fat. And they can just roll me. And my driveway is downhill, too. They'll just push me downhill. The little gate will go up as I roll by.
We got to bring in the party wagon. Woo!
The Julio wagon.
Well,
No,
how
we
can we
are.
assist you in getting up?
Remember, I can't use the phone on cuckoo.
How can we assist you in getting up?
You can't.
All right, goodbye.
Can someone call an ambulance?
Just keep hitting her with the door.
We're checking to see if that's an avenue.
Hey, Trios House, I actually need your help. That's why I came here.
No, we can't get
I didn't
in.
want to have a recorded line because I knew what you were doing. The FBI has been watching the whole time. So everything you just did, Ramos. Remember it the other night? Remember how it's already on the news?
Sure, it's all on body worn camera.
Yep, sure is. These and they mama. Burning fucking hell.
Wait a minute, you're influencing right now. What?
The Richmond police. The Pasco police. Y'all gonna keep me right here naked and all.
Well,
if
she
you
should
stood up,
release
we
this
could
on her
help you get in the
TikTok. She
car.
probably makes some money.
So
Yeah, no
tell me
shit.
how we can assist you to stand up.
Ask the FBI when they show up on you.
Well, the FBI won't be here.
You're so right.
So how can we assist you to
I don't
stand
know. I
up?
guess we need an ambulance. I
Okay.
gotta get 50 on 50.
And how are you going to stand up when the ambulance gets you? Still got to stand up off the ground.
Bring him here. Bring him. Oh, how about call Jerome Davis? How about here? I'll give you my phone number. 564. Tell him Ramos. Did your kids already die? Or were you in a car accident tonight?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, just keep me here until the other police show up. They're watching everything you're doing. And the hospital was scared shitless because they literally were trying to help. But you saw me rip it up just like I did the other night when I told you
They
to
can't
stop.
leave her there, right? Derek? Probably.
You know what they
As
do
a
to
cop?
cops in jail?
I don't. Oh, I
They
mean,
rape
once
them in
they.
the ass.
I think once they.
They rape them in the.
The hospital that I worked at, they would bring the potential patient in, and then the head doctor would have to evaluate them and say, "Hey, call psych, call the head cases."
Gotcha.
And then they would call the head cases. The head cases would come down, evaluate them, either keep them in there for 3 days or come up with some sort of plan so that they could get psychiatric help, or they would give them a hospital stay and then evaluate them even more. So there was different levels to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, if they pick somebody up, they always had to evaluate. Like, if they did somebody for like a DUI or a car crash or anything like that, they would always have to give them a blood draw and evaluate them before they went to jail.
Okay.
Because the jail they weren't sufficient enough to be able to do blood draws and all this other stuff. So they would bring them to the doctors. And then I never liked some of the cops would be on some of these crazy people, they'd be like, you got two choices, either jail or the hospital. And they would choose the fucking hospital.
Oh.
So then I had to deal with some fucking person all cracked out and all fucked up and everything else. So it's like, come on. Like, this person should be in jail, not in a fucking hospital.
All right, well, this is like watching a movie. I can't wait to see how it ends.
Yeah.
But remember, you're unlawfully detained.
Is that a helicopter? So they're going to fucking helicopter her ass?
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Bringing in the choppers.
Okay, well, you're under arrest, so we're not detaining you. You're under arrest.
I have the right to an attorney, and I have the right to remain
You sure
silent.
do, and you can also remain silent. That would be a great thing to start with.
He's had it. How about you shut the fuck up?
Let me put you in position. And then
Remember, the
start.
right to remain silent. You can exercise
Oh, yeah,
that.
okay, let me do this. I'm having a mental health
You could be
crisis.
those influencers that don't say nothing and then just pantomime shit.
Right. Right.
Crisis. Please, someone save me. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot.
It's so funny to
I'm
me that
black
like
and
these
brown, they shoot us
leftists and
down. I'm
BLM
black
people
and brown,
demanded
they
cops
shoot
have
us
body
down.
cams, and it backfired completely because
Okay,
now you can
guys, it's
see
time to come out, 'cause
what a
at
bunch
this
of
point, we
jackasses
need
How
they
fucking
are.
nuts they are. Yeah.
And then the EMS arrived, and you got it all on tape what you just did. Another 99-yard fake violation that you made up, you fucking idiots. What a bunch of faggots. What a bunch of fucking faggots. I'd be like getting, they love the popo in jail. Probably going to Walla Walla State Penitentiary. Hi, are real officers here now?
Nope, doctor.
Oh my God, I'm not doing well at all, doctor. These people are trying to hurt me. I was trying to seek refuge here, love. I'm having a mental health crisis.
Okay.
Yeah, I need help immediately. All the
Okay.
evidence they just tried to destroy.
She's
Yeah.
medically cleared. I'll get her ready. Thank you, doc. Okay.
Yep. Hey, he's like, yeah, she's good.
Yep.
Okay.
She's
That's
good.
good. Take me to jail.
We'll get you there.
But see what I
There
so
we go.
hold on. See what he did though? Like I said, they have to be medically cleared to go to jail because they don't have the facilities or the doctors at the jail. So he was just like, okay, yeah, she's clear.
Yeah, it wasn't a very thorough examination, but he got the job done. He's like, whatever. Yeah, she's good. Get her out.
Move it or lose it, biatch.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, the real heroes. I was watching y'all the whole time. Yeah, go run. Try and tell them, Ramos. Try and tell them the footage doesn't exist. Try and tell them. Try and tell them. Hurry up.
You get a tow truck? Oh, it's an ambulance.
Hey, so unfortunately, our legal charter doesn't allow us.
Yep.
Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up. You can be disabled and fat. No can take you down. I got my Sark in my hand, though, man.
These people are really
Thank God that I made
brainwashed,
those
Eric.
calls, man. Thank God.
Yeah.
The hospitals
Hands
will
up, don't
kill you.
shoot. That's what comes into her
Police will
head.
kill you.
So obviously she watches TikTok. So she is so TikTok is real life to her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like that's whatever the people say on TikTok is gospel to this lady.
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
that's freaking nuts on its own.
And it's not just her. There's like hundreds of thousands of people like this.
She's just spouting off just talking points for the last 5 years? Stand up, don't shoot. I can't breathe. I can't do it. I mean, it's all just the talking points.
Trump needs to go through with his plan to buy Greenland and just drop them off there. Like just
scoop them up.
Right. The one-way ticket to Greenland, and there you have it. Figure it out.
Man, everyone will try to kill you. Everyone will try to kill you. I think you're crazy. Said they weren't
lifting.
Remember when I oh my God, can someone
He's still laying on the ground. Let's fast forward this. Okay, now they got
a
it.
mental health crisis? Aren't I having a mental health crisis?
Me too. I'm having one too watching this shit.
If you want to focus on just that one, I'll do this too.
Whoa. I can't breathe. I can't.
Oh, there's I can't breathe. There it is.
I can't fucking breathe. I'm not. What the fuck? What the fuck? Jalen changing. Jalen, I'm not changing. 866.
Eating right now. Let's go.
I mean, yelling "I can't breathe" that's a problem right there because you wouldn't be able to yell.
We're going to the jail now, right? Are you gonna read me my rights?
Who's riding?
I can stand in
Who's
front.
reading my rights?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer.
I'm sorry. It's pretty bad that they can't put her on a fucking gurney. They have to put her on the floor because she can't fit on a fucking gurney.
There's like 7 people now that the taxpayers are paying for having to deal with this one person.
Yes.
When you could just drop them off into Greenland and be done with it. Remember when I felt bad for her, Derek?
You don't feel bad for her anymore?
No.
Yeah, I mean, she might try to make some money on this and put her on her YouTube page or something.
I'm not so sure that she's cognizant enough to have any sort of plan about making any sort of money. I think she's batshit insane. Unfortunately, she's acting just like everybody at that protest we watched the other day, who were also batshit insane.
True.
Greenland's a big fucking place, big island. You can fit a lot of people there.
Yeah, I think she's homeless, and that's why she wanted to go to the fucking either jail or the hospital.
I agree with that.
Yep.
She should have just said, well, if she was of sound mind, she would have said, look, I have no place to go. I don't know what to do. I need help. That would have been, but she's like everybody we cover on this channel, she's bananas.
Yep.
So you can't really get into their head.
And she's not gonna get spiritual. She's not gonna have a church help her because she's psycho. She's every left-wing talking point she's fucking spouted off.
You know, if I had to make a top 5 most sane people on this show that we've covered through the hours and hours that we've done, Corey Feldman would be top 5. Who would have seen that coming? He's actually somewhat normal compared to these other people.
Don't you worry, I got something. All right, we'll finish it. We'll finish this up.
All right, awesome.
Get the formalities out of the way.
Take us to the Bannon County Jail. They're meeting us there. That's why everything just happened, you fucking idiots.
They're fucking idiots, but yet you cannot move because you're that fat that you can't get off of your fucking stomach.
They're tuning her out.
Like, what is wrong with, what is wrong with this person? This person is nuts. I'm literally sitting there like a tree because I'm so fat that I cannot move. That's insanity to me.
Piggy pig pigs.
She can't even roll onto her side.
Piggy pig pigs.
Oh, there she goes, kind of, and her boobs are hanging out.
There was a reason I came here.
Ooh, don't want to see that.
Got a shopping cart?
I mean, I like boobs and all,
What
but
this?
Oh, she got enough money to have a tattoo,
You guys
though.
have me like dead. Crazy, bro. In the name of Satan! In the name of Satan!
Derek, do something about this.
Weird, bro. Y'all are really, really weird.
Give holy water.
Holy water. Let's throw the fucking bottle at her.
Yeah, holy Coors Light coming your way.
How many officers are they're gonna have to put her in a fucking
Jalen was
pallet.
charged with 2 counts of criminal trespass,
Oh, look at that.
misuse of the 911 system, interfering with a healthcare facility, resisting arrest, obstructing law enforcement officers, and assault. She was later deemed mentally incompetent. If you like this video and want to see more...
Mentally incompetent? Yeah, I would say that she is.
All
Freaking
those
batshit crazy.
All those tax dollars, all those guys stuck out there dealing with her.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, Scorpio.
There was like 7 guys that had to freaking
Yeah,
pull her in a paddy wagon.
Batshit crazy.
All right, so we're gonna get the craziness, and then here you go. Here you go, Julio.
Thank God, something normal. Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman is promoting his new album and his new artist, his girlfriend.
There was a lot of rumors and a lot of lies that were swirling around. I guess that's common with that show. I guess there's a lot of drama that follows every
He's talking about Dancing with the Star.
episode and every group of contestants.
Ugh,
I didn't
those
know
tattoos.
That into it. I was told, oh no, it's all happy and rosy, but
I don't think she's nice looking, honestly.
Here's the
the
thing.
truth of the matter is
She could be, I think. Maybe.
I like a little bit of meat on the bones. She's too thin.
I got
and
you.
then all the tattoos is like, no.
It's fucking. I don't know. You know who used to have tattoos back in my day, Derek? Convicts, whores, and sailors.
Hey,
That's who
I
had
think
tattoos.
I don't know. We haven't just. I mean, I don't know if she's a whore or not, but maybe.
They're working every single day. I was 7 days a week. But what they didn't tell you off screen is that.
See, that's a lie because we heard from his partner's brother said that Corey Feldman was never on set.
Yeah, he didn't show up. He didn't give a shit. He's bullshitting. He always
it was a paycheck.
Yep.
September 1st, I had to move. The first show, I think, was September 16th. So between like September 1st and September 5th, I was moving houses, and I lived in that house for 9 years. On top of it, we all had to go to New York to do a press junket like the first week that I signed up. So I was one of the last entries. Lauren was the last. I was second to last. So we were both added literally like a week and a half before we went to New York. So I was doing rehearsals, trying to move my house, trying to finish her EP, trying to finish my EP, get my EP out by September 22nd. I mean, we had...
Scorpio gets an EP. Julio gets an EP. We all get EPs. Let's go.
I do have an EP, actually. The Prominent Citizens on YouTube and Spotify. Never mind. Go ahead.
So
you had a calendar. You had stuff going.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they made the offer. And I
Sure.
was like, can I actually fit this in? And they told me, sure, no problem. It won't be a problem. So I did it all. I managed. But I was also getting this, like, terrible media going on saying, oh, he's being lazy, he's not showing up, he doesn't take it seriously. I was like, man, I am here 7 days a week.
Right.
So it was a lot of work. I enjoyed the work. Jenna and I got along great. We had a lot of fun together. So my experience overall was fun. Unfortunately, it was short-lived, which was a bummer because, you know, my fans know that I can dance. I'm a dancer. I mean, I've been dancing my whole life.
He's got about 3 or 4 moves. And that was a prime display during Dancing with the Stars.
It
The
was
Michael Jackson shit.
His first routine, they gave him a little 10-second solo to bust out all his Michael Jackson moves. Yeah.
So if that's what he calls dancing, then I don't know.
What, is he like? You're looking away, Adrian. Is he a dancer? Really? Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking lie. I mean, she's not a good liar.
No. Her cobra tattoo with the cross is bothering me.
That was a fucking lie. She's just like trying to be a good partner and be like, oh yeah, he's great. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's swell.
He's swell, and he did all the things. So yeah, that was the one Corey Feldman thing. He posted that on his ex, so I was like, we'll talk about it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's not anything that I wouldn't expect from Corey Feldman.
Yeah, it's just Corey hibbity jibbity.
Mm-hmm.
Him stretching the truth a little bit when there was other people that were behind the scenes saying that Corey was never there, but he was like, I was there 7 days a week, 24/7. Had a fucking cot in the corner.
Listen, all the other dancers had their shit figured out.
Yeah.
But he didn't because he's got so many projects. He's such a big star. He has an EP that the people were waiting for to get out. He had to.
They're waiting for it for sure.
Boy, we've seen a lot of crazy people tonight, Derek.
Yeah, and we're gonna end up. I've got one more, and then we'll call it a night.
All right.
And this is a follow up on the story that we did literally 2 days ago.
Oh.
Stephen Miller slams Robert De Niro as sad, broken old man after the actor called him a Nazi. He hasn't made anything worth watching in at least 30 years.
Okay. That's a take.
I agree with him, but okay.
I thought The Irishman was pretty good.
Stephen Miller, Donald Trump's deputy chief of staff for policy and homeland security advisor, lashed out at Robert De Niro during a Fox News interview, calling the Oscar winner a sad, broken old man who has been degrading himself on camera with one horrific film after another.
Sounds like me.
Miller's rant came days after Robert De Niro appeared on MSNBC, blasting Miller as a Nazi while talking about how Trump will not want to leave the White House and will seek an unconstitutional third term as president. He is set up with, I guess he's a Joseph Goebbels cabinet. Stephen Miller, De Niro said, comparing Miller to Adolf Hitler's chief propagandist. Miller is a Nazi. He is, and he's Jewish. He should be ashamed of himself.
That's fucked up.
Yep. Miller was criticized by the Fox News, Hannity, and fired back. Robert De Niro is a sad, broken old man who is mostly enraged because he hasn't made anything worth watching in at least 30 years. Probably the longest string of flops, failures, and embarrassments. I mean, The Irishman I haven't seen, but I mean, that was only on Netflix, right? And it wasn't exactly it won Oscars, but it wasn't exactly watched by many people.
No, it wasn't like his cinema films, but it was good. He was good in it. He's a good actor.
This man has been degrading himself on camera with one horrific take after another for his entire adult life, and he is not taken seriously by anybody, Miller added.
That's
not
true.
by his family, friends, community. He is a shell of a man, and everybody degrades themselves, he says. Variety has reached out to De Niro's representation for comment. Of course, De Niro's not going to say anything.
You know what's funny? Stephen Miller was in a press conference with Trump this afternoon. They had a meeting of the cabinet heads, and Trump mentioned this. He didn't mention De Niro by name. He goes, well, we'd like to, Stephen Miller, do you want to say a few words? And he goes, well, I heard they were calling you some really, really nasty names. And I told Stephen Miller he should sue them. So Trump told Stephen Miller he should sue De Niro for defamation of character.
I mean, what do you call that?
He got called a Nazi.
That is defamation.
I guess so. I mean, whatever. You got to roll with it, but it's just nobody takes
it's always the argument that, well, he's a public figure, so he should be able to. No, you cannot call somebody a fucking Nazi.
I don't know. I mean, whatever. I would just roll with it. Like, who cares?
That's basically giving some psychopath that's on the left the reason to get rid of Stephen Miller because he's a Nazi. Oh, he needs to go away because he's a Nazi. I mean, that's how these people are fucked up in the head. Yeah. And all that it is trying to pump up some fucking weirdo that's going to do something about it.
But there's no point. It's almost like let the kids act out in the corner during Thanksgiving until they calm down. It's like we talked about the other night watching No Kings. It's like they're the laughing stock now. Nobody takes leftists seriously anymore. They're a joke.
I didn't take them seriously when they were fucking in power doing dumb shit.
But they were in power.
They weren't doing anything. All they were doing is still calling Republicans a bunch of trash and Trump, trying to get Trump and all this other stuff. They didn't actually do anything.
That's true.
And the 4 years that Biden was in office, what exactly did he do? Nothing. He didn't do anything.
Nothing. Nope.
He reversed Trump's stuff the first day or two that he was in office, and that was it. He didn't do anything else. So regardless if you're a Republican, Democrat, Independent, or whatever, did he do anything? No, he didn't do anything.
He will go down as the most useless president in, I don't know, forever, because I wasn't around in the 1800s, but at least to the 1900s.
Yeah, that's true.
He did zero.
Did nothing. He flamed racism throughout communities and did nothing. He did no policies. He did nothing.
All that said, I would suggest that you watch some Joseph Goebbels speeches. There's a little bit of I'm just saying, it's a little.
But you can do that to anybody, though. I can pull up footage and then put somebody else's voice on there. AI does that shit all the time.
No, I mean, watch the original Goebbels speeches and then watch a new.
I ain't watching that shit.
Come on, gotta get educated, dude.
I don't want it. I don't want to.
He was a good speaker.
I don't wanna.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's shut it down. What are we doing Sunday night?
We have to decide. Oh yeah, we're doing basically, I wouldn't say a Halloween stream, but kind of a Halloween stream. I'm going to talk about some experiences I've had in paranormal. I'm going to probably pull up some fun videos or something that's Halloween related.
That sounds good.
Ghost and Goblins related. So that's kind of why we did today, so that we could focus on that on Sunday and just have a good fun stream. Mm-hmm. Not really talk about politics or the film and music stuff that we always talk about. So we're just going to have kind of a fun stream on Sunday. We're going to start at 7 and go for a couple hours and just kind of talk about Halloween-y stuff and Ghost and Goblins and all kinds of stuff. So
sounds good. I'll be there.
Excellente. So, all right. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you. And the one gentleman that came into Murray, appreciate you coming into the live stream, even though you bashed me in one of the comments, but okay.
That's all right.
But I appreciate you. But anyway, we will see you guys on Sunday. Bye.
Later. See you, Derek.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff, everybody listen up.